What is going on, everybody, and welcome to episode 56 of Sixth Street Entertainment Podcast. That almost tongue twisted me right there. 56 the 6th. uh, I'm Jordan, also known as Kitsa Kapow. I'm here with my two good friends as usual. Go ahead, you guys.
Big Junior, also known as Big Man Junior OG.
Hey guys, this is Nick, also known as FedEx.
Thank you guys for tuning in, listening. Before we go any farther, make sure you go download it Spotify, iHeartRadio, Odyssey.com, and Apple Podcast. Also, go follow us at Sixth Street Entertainment on Facebook. There you can also find the Discord link. Join us on Discord. Say what's up in there. And then YouTube, where you can find this video. So the people listening, this episode is going to be a little bit different than our usual ones. If you've been with us the last couple years, it's the time of the summer games and all the shows. We're going to be going over the ones that went on these last couple weeks, and we may have trailers going. Most likely we'll have trailers going. So if you're tuning in, watching this on YouTube, you'll get to watch those trailers with us. So people listening, if you hear us talking about something that you can't see or it gets quiet for a little bit and we're watching a video, that's probably why. Anything else I'm missing there?
You better watch us and you better subscribe.
Our Nick's gonna come after you.
And happy Father's Day to everybody.
Yep.
Yeah,
Happy Father's Day to all the
episode.
fathers.
All right, so we'll start off, I guess, with what we've been doing the last couple of weeks. I guess me, it's like the last month because I was gone last episode. Went on a family vacation, was out of town, did a little fishing, didn't catch anything, got sunburnt, and then came back. Let's see, we got Evil Dead. I think is the only one, right, Junior? That's the only new game.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Evil Dead, and I've been waiting to talk about this one because I know when we had Angelo on, he had also gotten the beta. Me and him got the beta. Helen got the beta. We all tried it, and I had really, really mixed thoughts about it at the time of playing that. We couldn't talk about it. We had signed electronic non-disclosure agreement. So now the game's been out. We can talk about it. I think it's been out for like a little over a month now, about 5 weeks. Oh shit! Almost spit all on my notes. Nick got it. Junior got it. Helen got it. We played with Angelo the first night. Who else got it? Was it just us? Yeah, Josh watched. He didn't get it.
Yeah.
And what? I want to hear what you guys thought about it. What do you guys think about it so far? Playing it your first time. I want to see if your guys' first time thoughts are the same as mine.
The tutorial sucks. The tutorial sucks for both.
In what sense?
Game. It doesn't really explain much. In the first one, you're playing the survivor. It does explain something about your stuff, but nothing. Like it explains what you have to do and sort of in that way, but doesn't really help you out with the character you take or anything. So it doesn't really teach you, oh, here's this your ability you can use, or this you could use, or any of that kind of sort.
What I noticed, one thing I noticed, and I don't know if I told you this though, is if you didn't follow the little path that it led you on, you missed some of the tips. Because I did that.
I followed the path, and it did, like it said, like when it told you, like you told me certain thing, like, oh, you just do that. I was like, oh, I followed the path. It never showed up for me unless somehow I just missed it. But that's what I'm just saying.
I want to say you missed it because it showed up for everybody else.
Oh, then I might have missed that part, but that's weird because I followed the exact same path. I went both. Like you start off, you go in the house, you can go to the left side where you find the can, or you go to the right side where it tells you, oh, here you can do this. And then you keep going further and all that stuff. But I don't know, maybe I missed it. And then when you're playing the demon or the killer or whatever you want to call it, it doesn't really tell you much of anything. It just goes, oh, here, go and basically experiment. That's about it.
Yeah, I feel like the demon one was a little basic. Yeah.
Yeah, because it didn't really tell you like what they could like do. Like, oh, I picked the necromancer. I was just summoning like, oh, here's a rifting. I think that's the trap. And then the other one was spawning them there, and then you can spawn as the big boss thing. and so forth, and then the abilities you could use to upgrade and everything. It's just like it didn't really explain much in that thing.
Well,
Not
I was kind of the opposite of Junior, so I hate to be opposite of you. I thought the tutorial was fine, and I followed the
You said
path,
I
and
hate to be opposite.
it showed me everything I needed to do. I thought the tutorial was perfectly length, and I got into the game. When I got into my first game, I knew exactly what I was supposed to do. Not I wasn't like, damn, I didn't know. Every dynamic that you need inside the game. They show you what you have to do to win a match. So it wasn't like a mystery to me when I got in. So yeah, I think you missed something, but I like the way the dynamics of the characters played. It's still a little funny when you're fighting multiple creatures are attacking you, and you're like you're having to fight back, and you're only like focused on one person at a time. You can't like dual hit. It's not like you can fucking take on three people and you're like doing a flip and you hit one and you hit the other. You're focused on one person. That's the person you're hitting, and you have to switch to the other person. You kind of. So I don't like that dynamic so much. The matchmaking wasn't very great. I think they have a lot to go with. It's only been a couple weeks, so it needs patchwork, definitely on matchmaking. Um, yeah, that's really all I can say about it. I mean, other than that, it seemed like a great game. I'd love to play it some more, but just haven't had really the time.
All right,
yeah.
so
The game itself was good and everything. The matchmaking, like what Nick said, needs work on it. If you have a group of 4 and you just play with the AI, then it goes fairly quick. Even if you just only have a group of 3, and then you can get another survivor pretty quickly. Just when you're trying to have a full 4 and then trying to get an actual demon killer like that's not an AI to come in, it just takes forever or never in our cases.
But yeah, so
so huh?
I like the concept of the whole game. It's cool. It's just like it just needs a little bit of work.
So for me, I was the first time I played it, I only played one game. I think I kind of rushed the tutorial. I think I kind of skipped some stuff too, and I did not like it because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing once I got into the real game because I was just trying to rush through and just be able to play with people. I kind of had like a bad first experience with it. Getting back into it with Angelo, Angelo knew what he was doing and kept just whooping our ass. And so by the time I was getting tired, I was like, all right, I'm kind of done with this. It was fun at first, but by the time we were done, I was kind of done. After I watched that video that I sent you guys, I just went on and looked for a simple like tips video on YouTube. Um, I watched that video. It's about an 18-minute video. That changed my whole game around. Like I was trying to do the missions, I was getting my freaking ass kicked. Just stuff I watched from that video helped me in the missions, and I'm already up to like the 4th mission now. Tip of advice from you guys: do the missions when you can. They're hard as shit until you can get the hang of the mechanics, but they unlock new characters, and some of the characters are really good. They unlock. Um, the tutorial, I thought, like I said, the going back to that, I thought the demon one was basic. The survivor one was all right. The thing that I had trouble with was what to do inside the menus that the game never really goes into detail and explains. Like I kept wondering why in the collection I had a light up thing. I didn't know that every single person had a point you can go put on them to upgrade them right from the get go, right from the start, and put a point on something. I did not know that. I found that out. Didn't know that you can spend those freaking points you get after matches to raise your character level higher and get more points quicker. Didn't know that. Figure that one out. The After watching that tips video and getting the understanding of the gameplay down, you do got to do a lot of dodging and stuff like that. There's a couple little tricks I'm not gonna go like into depth on. But that video shows or any little tip videos will probably show because they're just like basic things, but things I didn't know. I got a lot better understanding of the game, and then me and Helen, I'd been playing actually all morning, pretty much up until like 2 o'clock. I was playing, and we won a few matches. Helen jumped into one game with us. She won one game with me. We were just playing with random people, but the matchmaking, yes, was a problem. We could not get into a matchmaking game at night. I think it's like Dead by Daylight because I was like, hey, it's morning time. Let's try and jump into one, and that's why me and her got into one instantly against another player. And I noticed that once it hit about 1 o'clock, it started slowing down getting into games. It was taking a couple minutes longer. But anything before noon, we were getting into games like no problem. And I was getting in by myself, no problem. The online games were super super fun. They're pretty fun. It's cool. Um, so I definitely want to play more of that. The other couple other games I've been playing, like I said, I played that up until 2. I tried jumping into Battlefield 2042 to check out the new level and new update in that. I jumped into the middle of a game. I don't know if that's why, but I did not get a good feel for that new level. I didn't really like it. It's that exposure map. I played it on Breakthrough, and then I jumped into. I ended up trying a couple other things to see if like I really don't know what they added in the update. I don't know if his mechanics or not, but I tried jumping into a couple other games just to see what is it like. I jumped into a little bit of Portal, and I actually had a couple of pretty good games. I was getting quite a bit of kills. It feels like they fixed something with the mechanics since the last time I played because I remember shooting people like it felt like my hitboxes were off. Like this time around I played, everything felt pretty on. I actually had a good fun little hour with it that I just played from 2 to 3.
On a side note, did you see the game that looks like Portal during the game week?
Which I maybe
We'll
when I
talk
say it or
about it.
you bring it up, yeah, we'll have to bring
I
up the
just wanted
trailer.
to say it so that you have it fresh in your mind when we talk about it.
All right.
Yeah. It's kind of like Portal. It's not teleporting. It's more like you're grabbing things and rewinding them and stuff. Like your gun has different attributes.
I might know what you're talking
We'll
about.
we'll talk
Yeah.
we'll talk about it when we get there.
So yeah, I played a little bit of the Battlefield. That was all right. But I got into Diablo Immortal. I actually played a bunch of that. I'm like level 26 or 27 in that. And I didn't see where I've been hearing everyone complain about the pay to win in this, like horribly, horribly. People are deleting it, a bunch of shit. People have spent like, what was the one that's been going around Facebook, like $20,000, and the guy never got like a legendary or a 5-star gem. It was like a 5-star gem, I think, or 4-star, something like that. Um, that's kind of ridiculous. $20,000 and don't get even one. Um, but I heard listening to another podcast, I heard the pay to win. You don't see it until more into the end game. Is like I guess really really where it comes up. So far, I've been having fun with it. I haven't spent no money on it. I don't plan on spending any money on it. Um, but since I started playing that, I also got back into Elder Scrolls Blades back on the phone too. So I've been switching between both of those. And Elder Scrolls Blades is still super fun. I've been doing some of the new events and stuff they added into that. Um, there's one more game, maybe two more. Me and Helen played Dead by Daylight pretty much all morning too. Had a couple of really good games of that. I was trying to see if I can find any of the two new killers and two new ones being the ring because I still haven't played since they added her. And then the other new one that just came out, I forgot the name of it. It just came out like a couple of weeks ago. A new killer on that. We didn't get any of those. We got our ass kicked a couple times though, and had two really really good freaking games getting out, winning that. And I think for the most part, that's probably it. I think maybe me and Helen played Tiny Tina's for a night, got a little bit farther in that, but that was about it.
Last time I heard you were playing Deep Rock Galactic, you're mining.
Yeah, we played one game in that, but she was having kind of a hard time with like she didn't know where to look for to dig to go to the next area. Like, because when she was playing by herself and had to do the tutorial, she was lost all over the place. She had dug herself such a deep tunnel thinking she was going somewhere and she was going into nothing, and she got lost in the tunnel. I didn't even know how to get her out. I was like FaceTiming her, looking at her screen, and I'm just like, "What did you do?" I was like, "Just restart, just freaking restart this." I think she restarted. Yeah, she dug so deep. I was like, "Go to your map." I was like, what the fuck? Like, how did you do that?
Yeah.
So when we and her finally got in, it was better because I knew what I was doing. She was pretty much just following me, but I don't think we only played like 2 games too. She didn't have a lot of time and she had to go do something, so I don't think she was ever really able to like get into it. But, but yeah, so that was pretty much
it. Okay. Junior?
I was playing same game. I've been playing on the PlayStation, and then I also got into Diablo Immortal, but I also played it on the mobile phone and on PC.
Oh, how is it on PC? I want to hear.
PC is good. It's just it's a little different. In order to be able to walk, you would have to really use the you can use the AWSD ones that are on your left hand,
You're
but then
normal.
you can't really use your skills with your other hand. So you would have to use the up and down and then use the skills on your other hand, but then you can't do your normal attack doing that. That's a little, I think, unless you probably tweak it somehow, but that was a little weird. So I was just using the mouse and just having my hands on the 1, 2, 3, 4, where in order to use your skills.
I was gonna say, can't you just set the skills as 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah, the skills are 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the thing is that, but the thing is, if you want to do your normal attack, when you just come up to the enemies, just hit them with your melee, just hit him with melee, your smite or whatever it is your person is.
Yeah.
You can't do that while you're moving up to them. You have to click on your mouse.
Yeah, so you just have one hand on WASD, one on the mouse, and then whenever you're about to do ability, you just hit 1, 2, 3, or 4, right?
If I say that's too much, it's just doing that. I'd rather tell either. So I just went like I'm just gonna do a mouse and do that. It's not just.
Yeah.
It's to me. It's just to be able to move around is fine. You don't have to click everywhere.
You don't
But
like
I,
looking at the 1, 2, 3, 4, huh?
no, I'd rather have it so I'm like, okay, I know what I have my fingers on 1, 2, 3, 4. I already know what I could just go like da da da. I know like okay, I know what one is.
Yeah.
I know what 2 does. I know what 3 does. I know what 4 does. I don't have to be like going right here doing the going up and down and have to go up. Oh, now I have to reposition. Someone who's probably more accustomed to that would be fine with it. But since I'm not fully accustomed to that, I'd rather just have that and just do that. Unless I was able to do this and then like when my finger hit something else close by with the arrow keys and it's hit something else close by and then have this up there, then that'd be fine. But it was good. I liked it. I walked around. You see thing you go walk around. It's about the same thing as if you're playing on mobile a little bit, just that mobile you just be right there, you have the thing clicking and then you press the little so forth. The graphic wise they're about the same to me. The everything else is about the same to me. And I think I don't know if on the how it just like if you're on a mission and say you and then you know how it shows you like little arrow keys to where you're supposed to go, like little arrows.
Yeah.
I don't remember on the mobile because I played it for that and I played on that in the mobile. I don't know if that came up later. That when you're walking around, it goes, oh, there's on the computer you press it and it'll start walking for you that way.
No, it does that on mobile too. It walks automatically.
Oh, then I didn't. I probably didn't show. I played that to a certain half of the tutorial. Then I played the other half of the tutorial on PC. So maybe
I was gonna
I
say
didn't
that
see
was
that.
in the tutorial, I think.
Yeah, I'm just saying that
Yeah.
maybe I didn't. Maybe it didn't pop up when the first half I was seeing it,
Yeah.
or I didn't notice it. And so far, I liked it. I picked the Crusader. I was gonna probably pick the freaking Necromancer, but I was, and I heard you got it. I was I'm just gonna pick someone else. I was either gonna pick the Crusader or the Monk.
The Necromancer's tight. I
Yeah,
like him.
like that. I was I want something that I can still be close up, be a tankish like, but yet it has abilities in order to do support, which the Monk and the Crusader are well known to do that. Barbarian's more of a just all out power. Then the Demon Hunter's back shooting stuff like that. He does dual wheels. He can do dual wheels with things. He can also fight up close with other things. So I just picked the Crusader so far. In the Diablo 3 I played the Monk, beat it with the Monk, and I beat it with the Crusader as well. And that one, but in that one they called it the Paladin. Or was it the Crusader? I think they were both Crusaders then.
I'm not
I
sure.
remember. Yeah, but I like the game. I had no issue with it. I had no really little lag issues, nothing of any other sort. I really liked it. I'm just barely beat the tutorial, and I think I went a little further, and then I stopped.
I think
Like,
for us to play together, we just have to get in. We just have to get into the same server.
I think we just have to, because what I looked at, whatever server your character you're built at is the server that it has to stay in. Yours, I think you picked the server that I seen you online when it says your friends online, and you were in like I think a server called Tallulah or something like that.
Yeah, something with a T.
Yeah, mine's oh damn, I forgot what mine was said. I think it was the Great something like that. I don't remember. I'll have to look at it.
We'll have to look into it later.
No, but I think you just have to do is once someone's online, you just go to it and then just that didn't really say nothing about you had to be in the same server.
I'm gonna make one of those groups too that you can have like up to 8 people in. And see if you can do it that way also.
Yeah. So I did that. I did it on the PC, did it on mobile, and I had no issues either or. So when Diablo Immortal is free, so if you have you're on mobile or PC, it's free. So, oh, mine's called the Wailing Beast. That's what mine's called. It's called
So what for what?
the server. My
That's
server's
the
called the
server
Wailing.
name. Oh shit.
Yep. I even know I picked that server until later. I was like, Wailing Beast. So damn. Yeah. So it's on both on it's on mobile, so it's on iOS and Android. You just go there and download. It's not that big. It's like about 2 gigs. And then if you want it on a PC, you either go to their site and you just you have to play through their I think it was the BattleNet. Yeah, you have to through the Blizzard BattleNet thing. Download it. And it was like on there on the PC. It's about like 24 gigs.
Oh shit. Way more.
So, yeah. But I say it's a good game. I think if we could get a couple more people to play, that'd be fun.
Yeah, and do
So
some of those little was it like the dungeons and stuff?
yeah, the dungeons or one of the bigger raids or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, so far, I've outfitted my dude. He has a couple. He hasn't got everything he has. He's almost got his full set of like right side armor. You know, on the left side it has like other little things.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten. I think I got one thing off of there. Yeah, so that's what I've been playing. You Nick?
Well, guys, I haven't been playing too much. I played a little bit of Evil Dead with you guys.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I put in Returnal. I haven't played too much. I downloaded Grand Theft Auto for the PS5, which was free before they changed PlayStation Plus. So I just downloaded the new PlayStation Plus, which I'll talk a little bit about. They just I don't know if you guys heard everything that they've done with the changes with that, but
yeah, but I haven't gone on to look yet.
there's three tiers. There's the regular tier, which you already have, which is the either $10 a month or $60 for a year, like regular. Then there's a little higher tier, which is the extra is called, and extra gives you $15 a month or $100 a year, and you get like a little access to a few more titles than you regularly would. And then there's premium, which is $18 a month or $120 a year, and that gives you access to a much larger database. You get access to PS1, PS2, and PS3 and PS4 games online through PlayStation Now, which you could kind of already do before.
When you say access, is this access like you can purchase these games again and play them, or it's in a cloud where you can just go play?
So it's funny that you mentioned that. It's funny you say that. They're trying to compete with Game Pass, but from my opinion, it's not worth it still, because a lot of the games that you can play are trial or time based. You can only play them for you can play them for now. You have
you can play it for
access.
2 hours.
You have access this week.
Ah, man, I don't know.
So personally, I think I'm sticking with my regular thing just so I can play online and whatever games come free, come free. So
Yeah.
outside of that, I've just been catching up with movies and watched Top Gun, which was a really good movie. I highly recommend it.
Probably seeing that next weekend.
I went to see Downton Abbey, which is a good movie. I'm hearing bad reviews about Jurassic Park, but we were supposed to go see that one.
I'm hearing the same thing. I'm really disappointed because I just watched all the Jurassic Parks just to catch up for that one, and I'm hearing horrible things.
And then
I hear mixed things about it too.
outside of that, I watched. I caught up on a few series. I caught up on The Boys, which is really heating up for this new season. They're on episode 5 already, which came out Friday. And then I caught up on Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is also not. I wouldn't say heating up.
I heard something really good happened, and it almost I think it partly might have spoiled something for me, but I've been trying to dodge them.
It's all right. I mean, it's not no Mandalorian. It's
Really?
all right. It's all right. Mandalorian's better, I think. It's just too much kiddish shit going on for me. And then what really fucked me over was they put. I'm like looking at this fat black guy. He kind of looks like me, and I'm looking at the screen. I'm like, what the fuck is this dude doing here? I'm like, this dude looks like fucking Ice Cube. I'm like, hold on, wait the fuck up. And I'm like, no, they didn't. And I went online and fucking looked it up. Oh, here's motherfucking Ice Cube's son. They got him playing in the fucking movie. And I'm like, that just ruined the whole illusion. Like, you don't want to put like Lady Gaga in there. And the fucking everybody's gonna be, oh, Lady Gaga, she's a Jedi now. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
that kind of fucking stinks. I mean, they could have found somebody that nobody knew and then fucking made them famous. No, we got to put Ice Cube's son on.
Dang.
I think I saw something about that, but I thought it was Ice Cube, not his son.
No, it's his son. So yeah, no, I watched that. I watched new Miss Marvel. Oh my god, what a horrible show! What a horrible show.
What's that one on?
Like, okay, outside of the political stuff, it's written like a CW TV show. Like I just want to hear the doom doo doom, their little chime for CW. I can hear it every time the show starts. They're like it's so the storyline is so crap. It's such crap. It's like, oh, if you're 15 and you're a little girl in high school and you're like panties get wet when you see like a hot boy and you're like you can understand the politics of like going through high school in this day and age, then you'd love this show. If you're not a little girl and you feel creeped out by little girls doing little girl things and you're not like, oh damn, that's not cool, then it's not the show for you. You don't want to be a 30-some-year-old man looking at little girls in high school doing stuff. Like, it's not cool.
Oh, I'm glad I could put that one on the list to miss.
I mean, I would watch it just so you know what you're missing out. Like, watch the first episode, and you'll get a good idea of what the show's about. It's on like episode 3, and it hasn't, or 2 or 3, it hasn't picked up. It's bad. It's really bad. It's really bad. Yeah. Yeah. Other than that, I tried to watch Raised by Wolves, which had already completed its season, but I really haven't been able to sit here and focus. I've been busy with a lot of household things, trying to fix my house. You might see me with a fly swatter here, swatting at flies because I got open windows and fucking doors that are not shut, and
all those space flies.
They just Robert's in for waking when he gets home today because they're all over his room. A whole window missing. I just came out when he left, so I don't know what he's gonna do tonight.
You're gonna see Robert swatting with that fly swatter.
Here you go. The power is yours.
All right. What's next? Is that it?
That's it for me, man. I mean, other than that, I got some fishing stuff coming up. Found a reel for pretty cheap, and some motors for a boat, and some stuff that looks kind of suspect about some boats that I was looking at, and my my
So
my
those-
I might try it out and see what happens, and purchase it on like a secured card where I can get my money back pretty quickly. If not, maybe PayPal or something.
I would say PayPal.
Yeah, and then if it's fraudulent, then PayPal takes that and gives me my money back. I just feel like the boat's gonna come here and it's gonna be like a model boat, like you put figurines on it or something.
Or you're just gonna get the chair or something. Just the
It
two
says it's
chairs.
a whole boat with carpeted stuff, with a motor and everything for $90 some. I'm like, oh, awesome.
It didn't say a
sounds
motor,
great.
did it?
It
Yeah.
has a fucking 10 horsepower trolley electric motor.
Yeah.
There's a motor on it. The motor alone should be like $200.
Those are like 400 or
That's what-
500 usually.
I'm clicking the link again. I'm looking here. I'm looking. 10 it says horsepower rating, 10 horsepower. Max trolling motor thrust, 40 pounds. Shaft, 36 inches long. There's a motor there.
It's in the picture.
It's in the picture underneath there's 4 pictures of the boat. Yeah. You can pull it up on the thing for people to see too. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to try and purchase it. I don't have the money yet, but I will have it and I will try.
That would be crazy if it is, and everyone's gonna be trying to buy one.
I'm gonna get I might
Oh.
even buy 2 of them, and then
All
just
of
be
us
like,
are gonna have little
guys-
trolling boats.
yeah, we'll be out there. We'll just tie them together and have a large ass raft and just float around Contra Loma in our raft. Look, did you see there's ice chest and all that?
Yeah, I did.
Thing for your tackle boxes and your life vests and stuff. We'll
There's
be
a
gone.
battery compartment.
Oh man, it's gonna be game on.
If it's the real thing, either that or you're gonna get in there and it's gonna go down.
Oh, I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky. So yeah, that's all I got on there.
All right. All right, we'll go ahead. We're going to start all of our summer game shows here. The last couple years we did it, we tried getting into like almost everything or as much as we could.
Oh, it's too much.
Yeah, way too much. This year, we try to take what we thought was some of the best stuff and go down some of those lists for each show. And we will stop to talk about a few of them. This is the part where people viewing. You guys might see some trailers if we have those pop up. Let's get started though. So first show it looks like was June 1st. Warhammer Skull Showcase. The first 2 shows I really like the way they started off the Summer Game Fest with that one and then the PS State of Play, both 45-minute shows, which was beautiful. no 3-4 hours. So June 1st, Warhammer Skull, huh?
I said, yep, I agree to that.
Yeah. Warhammer showed a bunch of different stuff. The stuff that I saw they had that I'm waiting for. First of all, that Warhammer Dark Tides. This isn't the
Yeah.
first time we saw this. It was the first. Did they show actual gameplay? Because I know there was more cinematic, or another. Like it was like a whole trailer that we'd never seen before. Was there
Yeah,
gameplay in that?
they showed trailers, cinematics of how they're doing it, and they showed gameplay in a different one.
Of Dark Tides?
Yes.
All right. But yeah, that one looks like it's gonna be super sick.
Yep.
They're gonna be having, actually it came out June 14th, the Warhammer Vermintide 2 Chaos Waste. That was a free update, which I gotta get back into that one too. I saw Angelo playing it the other night actually, and he had the thing set up where Twitch can chime in and like decide his fate for one of the choices. So I was sitting there doing that for a minute.
I thought they were getting rid of that.
No, they decided not to.
Oh, heck yeah.
They decided to keep it.
Oh, then we need to do that. And then this one, the Vermintide Chaos Waste one, it
Yeah.
reminds me of the Halloween of the freaking Borderlands one. You know, the skulls and
I
everything.
haven't done the Halloween yet. I know the floating skulls. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the floating skull. That's part of the Halloween thing.
Oh, okay.
It's just kind of like permanently there in there because of the mission that we haven't gone and did in that.
That's why that's there.
Yeah.
The next one, I don't know why I never played the first one. It looks sick. Was Space Marine 2. I don't know if you guys saw that one, but that one looks super dope. I think
that
just
one's
a
a nice
single
one.
player game, huh?
Yeah, that was a nice one.
The last one that I had for this one was Blood Bowl 3. I never played any of the other Blood Bowls. I know it's a turn-based game, something that I don't normally play or that I'm normally into. But I was like, man, they're making a third one. I've heard the other two talked about before. Something that I'm thinking about possibly trying when that one comes out, giving Blood Bowl a try because it looked pretty fun.
I've seen the other ones. It's like something cool, but nothing interesting. But since there's a third one, I'm about to say I might just try this one as well.
But yeah, that's what I had on my list for the Warhammer Skull Showcase. Did you guys have anything to add to that?
Nope.
No, that was the same game that I saw that I thought was pretty good too.
What, Blood Bowl?
No, the Vermintide.
Oh, Vermintide? Yeah, we have that one. If you get it, you get to play all the DLC for free with us that we have. But yeah, the Warhammer Showcase overall I thought was one of the best ones. They showed a bunch of different stuff, all the games that I named from first person shooters to the turn based game like Blood Bowl. I know they showed a tabletop Warhammer game. They showed they're making like an old school Warhammer game that had like a Doom style look to it. I think there's even something VR in there, I want to say. They had top down strategy they had like something for every single person. Warhammer did.
Yeah.
So going on to the next one was the very next day. Or hang on, let me look at the schedule. Double check here. The state of play, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it should have been the next day. Yeah, it's the next day.
What's that?
Yeah, it should have been the next day. The Sony State of Play and IGN's pre and post show.
Yeah. All right. Did anyone want to do this one? Take this one, or I can just go?
No, just keep going.
Keep going. All right. So the first thing that I wrote down on here that I think they showed, I don't know if these were in order or not. They showed Resident Evil 4. I put again question mark in my notes. I don't get what's with all the freaking Resident Evil remake. They also showed that, I don't know if they showed it in the state of play. I know it was later on in the show. They're making that like 1, 2, and 3 remastered for Series X and S, and then PS5 too. I just didn't really think, huh?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. For the Resident Evil 4, it was because they're doing it for the new PlayStation VR.
Well, yeah, I have that too. It was for, I was getting ready to say that the PSVR 2 content said it was in development, but like, I don't know. I don't think they should have done it on the Resident Evil 4 again. They could have even did it with Resident Evil 8. Do something new. Stop remaking the same game. It goes back to them remaking Skyrim and them remaking the GTAs. Like, I'm just tired of seeing the same thing over and over again.
I think they are doing it for 8.
Well, good. they should. Damn it.
That's my next one I have is Resident Evil Village for PlayStation VR second one.
So actually, oh yeah, so they are doing, that is the next thing I have too. But for Resident Evil 4, people that are interested in it again are, it's coming out March 24th, 2023, and that's the PS5 version. Games in development for PSVR 2, they showed a bunch of games, and I took a list down of 4 of them. The first one being Resident Evil 8. a village. Walking Dead Saints and Sinners is getting a chapter 2 called Retribution. That looks pretty cool.
Yep.
No Man's Sky is getting a PS5 version, which that'll be cool, probably for PSVR 2, of course. And then Horizon VR Call of the Mountain exclusive to PSVR 2. I still don't know if I'm convinced on the Horizon one, just because I'm not. It looks like a cool game. I'm just not like a big Horizon fan.
Yeah, I argue with you there.
I'm not a huge Horizon fan. Horizon fan. Either.
Yeah, I mean the game looks good. It looks like it's well made compared to most PSVR games, but I just don't know if I'm gonna like Horizon. All right. Next thing I had here is Spider-Man Remastered coming to PC August 12th, 2022. That's been big talk all over the internet.
That was another thing on all of this premium stuff. They don't give you any of the remastered games for the premiums, only just the regular versions.
Oh wow!
So you get like the PS4 version or PS5 version unremastered.
That's crap.
Yeah.
I had one that was next, but I'm actually gonna save it for last because I think this was, in my opinion, the best game of the entire 2 weeks. But next was Rollerdrome, coming August 16th. I thought that one looked kind of fun. It's the one where you're kind of riding around on rollerblades, going off jumps, shooting people and shit. I think it's like a team-based game.
Yeah.
And then I'm not a big Street Fighter fan, but Street Fighter 6 looked good. Street Fighter 6 looked pretty damn good. The last one, coming December 2nd, 2022 for PS4 and PS5, was the Callisto Protocol. Another one that looked like it was pretty much taking over the internet. Actually, I heard another show say that that was pretty much the best game that got shown, period, too. But that one looks really, really good just because I like Dead Space. It's has people on the team that created Dead Space, and it looks like it's going to be a doper Dead Space game.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I was looking. This reminds me so much. I was like, oh, this is basically this tape. All right, John wants this.
Yeah, when me and Josh were watching it at his house again, because he watched this like summer Game Fest show again, I think. And the first thing I said, I was like, "This is one we're gonna stream for sure."
All of us are gonna stream right there and scream like little girls.
All right, that's what I got for the PlayStation State of Play. Do you guys got anything to add to that one I missed?
No, I really wasn't impressed with that show at all. So, no, not really.
I got one, but let me see what it is. I don't remember why I have this one.
Here, while you're looking for that, yeah, the show as far as that one went, I didn't think it was bad. I like seeing what's coming. I'm excited to always see what's coming to PSVR 2 and what those graphics are gonna look like. So we got a little bit of look at that.
Is this one? I thought I liked this one. It's a Stray. It's a Stray is a third-person cat adventure game, 7 minutes in a detailed neon lit alleys of a decaying cyber city in a murky environment of a seedy underbelly.
I saw that one. I'm like, about it.
I kind of like it.
I do remember that one. I actually did have it written down too. I just didn't mention it because I was like,
I liked it. It was something like this, like, oh, here you go like that. And I see more of it they did with it and all that because I see they showed this one. They showed this one different time. I don't know if it was last year or not, but they showed it a different time and I showed a little bit. I was like, I need to see a little bit more. And I saw this one. They showed a little bit more of it. I was like, I like it. Something like that. That which is gonna come on July 19th to PlayStation 4 and 5.
Yeah, I got that same thing. So going back to just what I was saying about the show, this one I did enjoy PlayStation's because with the Callisto Protocol, that was at least I could say the one game that popped up, and I think in any of these shows, Netflix had some dope stuff, which I'll get to next because that's the next one. But that I was like, oh, this game is dope. Like I can't wait for this. That was by far one of the few games that I had that feeling about during the shows. But other than that, it was kind of So going on to the next one, like I said, June 2nd was that State of Play. The next show was June 6th, so there's a few days in between. And that started Netflix's Geeked Week, day one. And what's funny is I saw this is like the second or third year that they've done this. I don't remember us doing this show. I feel like this was the first time we've done the Netflix Geeked Week, right?
I think they might have. I don't remember it either, and I think they might
Yeah,
have done.
I don't remember them doing it at all.
But I
You know
honestly,
why though? You know
Huh.
why they're doing it? Because that now they're getting into the gaming, so that's why it's all part of this now.
well, even how they did it. Here, if you go to the schedule, it says it in the
Yeah.
schedule. The first day was TV
Ser-
series. Then they had a
yeah.
day of just film, animation,
Yeah.
and then they had their Stranger Things, and then games. But
Yeah.
so I mean, it can't be just because that they had it the other years at least with series and film, but it was good. Like
Yeah.
they showed some dope stuff. It was better than some of the game shows, definitely.
Yeah. I agree there.
The first thing, so going to Netflix Geek Week Day 1, June 6th, like we said, that was a TV series. So a new TV series that I had down was Wednesday, the Tim Burton film, The Addams
Yeah.
Family. That one
Yeah.
looks like it's going to be sick. I'm juiced to see that because I always like The Addams Family.
Oh yeah. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
Next I had Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities.
I had that one too.
That one looks like it's gonna be a sick horror TV series made up of 8 different horror stories starring what's his name? Ron Weasley from Harry Potter, Rupert Grint, and then Andrew Lincoln from Walking Dead. 2 good actors right there, big names right there. I think there was a few more, but I don't think I got them down. The next one I had was School Tales, the series. Oh, this one was also kind of something that looked a little bit like the Cabinet of Curiosities from Guillermo del Toro, where it's like different stories with each episode. It looked kind of like, I don't know if you guys seen the movie VHS, where it's like different stories. There's like 3 different ones in each movie, but it's like each story's being filmed through a VHS camera. It's not exactly like that, but just the fact that it's got different stories in each series. It's a horror like anthology. Kind of reminded me a little bit of the VHS thing.
The Korean one, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I got you. I got that one.
The Imperfects I have next. That one looks like it's gonna be pretty good. One that I was kind of like, and I don't know, was the Fate the Winx saga about like a magical boarding school. At first I was kind of like, and then I think something happened in the trailer. I want to say that was the one that had the trailer where the girl was out in the forest and someone was sneaking up behind her and they step on like a twig and she turns around and she's like, show yourself or whatever. And then, or she says like, you better come out or something. That's what it is. And she says something else and she controls like the vines or something or the trees.
Yeah.
And they start going
I
like
thought
to the
that was
person
a
that's
school
your
for
friend.
for the good and the bad or some shit like that.
I thought it was that too.
Is that the one? Am I getting them mixed up right now?
Yeah, I think you are, man. I think that's the good and the bad, the school for the good and the bad, maybe.
Because I have Fate the Winx saga, and they said it was like a magical boarding school show, and so I'm thinking it's that. All right, I guess this is gonna be the first.
Or maybe
trailer
I'm
we
getting
pull up.
confused here.
Yeah,
Who
that's
knows?
true.
Here's the
They're
first
both
trailer.
similar, so it could be. And I think they were both back to back.
And this was for, that's right. This has already been out. The Fate the Winx saga. This is for the season 2 trailer that it showed. Yeah, no, this is the one I'm talking about right here. Here, I'll stream my screen. See the chick out in the forest? Yeah. So that is the Fate the Winx saga. So this is, yeah, at first they're showing this and I was kind of like, I don't know. Then when I saw that girl bust out her little vine power, I was like, oh, shit. And then they're talking about magical boarding school. So those kind of movies, I don't know, or TV shows, I always like them because it's cool to see what kind of different powers each different person has and stuff. But all right, we'll stop that one there. We got confirmation.
Got confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So next up, let me see. We got One Piece, the live action sets. I don't know if you guys saw that, but for the live action, it's a series that's coming out or movie. I can't remember.
That's gonna be a series. It's gonna
Series, right?
be it's a set tour thing, so it's gonna be a series.
Yeah. So, did you guys watch the sets for him? I mean,
Yeah,
I know that wasn't about the show, but I had
Yeah, I
to mention
did.
that because the
It was
sets
dope.
that they built for those, they were fucking tight. The
yeah, I know.
time
I've
and
seen
the
that.
work that went into those, the ships,
Mm.
those were freaking dope. It made me want to play Sea of Thieves hella bad.
I just hope they don't fuck up the show, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. I think we're
I
all
hope
thinking the same
I hope
thing.
we don't get a Dragon Ball Evolution or a Avatar
Oh.
last Airbender with Ong.
Avatar:
Oh.
The Last Airbender. Me and Helen watched that. We watched the live action
The live action
Rurouni,
one.
the Rurouni
Oh.
Kenshin. We watched too. Helen liked
Have
the
you ever
Rurouni
watched the
Kenshin.
animated one?
Which one? Which show?
The animated Avatar.
Yeah, I have.
So you got all the nuances. Ong and the fire people had lighters to light their powers. Like
Yeah, no, I couldn't. I started watching the live action and I turned it off. Couldn't do it.
that was upsetting.
The Dragon Ball Z was, yeah, that one was too. I forgot I watched that one until you just mentioned it.
Watch that one. I think don't they have a second one too?
If they did, I saw it and was like, nope.
I seen the first one, and I'm pretty sure later on they said, "Oh, we're gonna go second one." I was like, "Oh, I'm coming back here again."
I mean, the first Mortal Kombat I think was better. The 1990s Mortal Kombat it might have been better. All right, but the last one we got finish off Geek Week Day 1 was Resident Evil coming. I was like, wait, it's fucking out. No, July 14th. We got another month. It's only June.
That one I got that one too, but there's two other ones I saw that I think I saw
I
that
got
I
a lot
liked.
of other ones that I liked. So go ahead.
I'll just mention mine. It was the Warrior Nun season 2 teaser trailer.
I
didn't know
was on the
one.
edge on that one. I was on the edge.
I was too. I was looking at it, I was like, and then I see more into it. I'm like, it could be like freak. I was like, I just probably need to see a little bit more of it. Maybe it'll be like that, but it seems
I want to see a
interesting.
first episode before I make a decision. I'm like 50-50 right now because in that trailer I saw things that I was like, oh, that's tight. And then I saw things I was like, I don't know where they're going.
With you there. And the other one was All of Us Are Dead, the season 2 sneak peek.
That was the school one? The one
that was that
where all
was
the kids, like students?
Yeah, it's just a different take on that thing. I just wanted to see how that. I just had to like the same thing. I just want to see the first season of that, see how that one how it goes because there's different. I've seen so many different adaptations of like the undead and anime.
I know what you're talking
and stuff
about.
like
Yeah.
that. So I just wanted to. I'm gonna go see that, see how that goes. I just wanted to give it a little mention. All right, you Nick.
The ones I got were biggest one was Black Adam. I don't know if you
Wait,
guys,
was that in?
Yeah,
That's not.
that was day one.
No, that's a movie.
Yeah, but it
We're in
wasn't
TV.
fucking. What was? Where did I get it from then?
Was Black Adam in Day One Junior? Because we're in TV series. That's a movie. And that's not. Is that Netflix?
No, I don't know why I got Black Adam then.
Black Adam. They did show Black Adam, but I think they showed it in a different one.
Because I was gonna say, is Black
it
Adam
was at
Netflix?
the very. It was
I'm
at the
pissed
very
about
end.
Black Adam, even though
Yeah.
it's not at Netflix. but
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We can go on. The big one I think that they had was Sandman, one of the biggest ones.
I remember them talking. I might have to pull that trailer up.
Pull the trailer up.
I think the Sandman was in a different. I think that was in a different part. I want to say
That wasn't Netflix either. Are you on the
I think
right
it was
list?
in Netflix, but I don't think it was in that part of Netflix. But I could be wrong too.
Is this a movie or? Oh no, this is DC Comics series. It's a series. Oh, we got an ad. Hang on. Get the screen up.
Yeah, it looks sick.
Why do I not remember seeing this one? Did I miss this?
This. They made like a whole like day of this one almost. Like they went into detail, like hella detail about
This
the
was
show.
the after show. They did this. This was
they
the
set with
post show.
They set with the cast. They did like all sorts of shit.
You're
They were
right.
talking about how she's from Doctor Who and like
You're
all
right.
sorts of
This
shit.
was day one. This was the post show. I remember this because I skipped the post show. I was like, I'm not going into detail.
It looks sick. He's like a prince, and he's got sand powers that puts people to sleep, and he can take you into the dream world. And he's been locked up for many years, and like he's returning home to his kingdom, and like shit has changed since he's been gone, and like it's crazy. Yeah, see, this is him he's coming back home in the sand. And there's people trying to keep him from like controlling the world or whatever, because they want to cause like nightmares and keep people in like a facade and like this fake world and shit. It looks sick.
That's soon,
I've
too,
seen
August
something.
5th.
I've seen the Sandman thing, but what I seen was something different. So I was like, eh. But this one, what I've seen, this one intrigues me more.
So I got a quick question for you because I'm not familiar with the Sandman. This is from a DC Comics thing. They were saying.
I don't know about that. It's from a book. There's a book about it, but I don't know about a DC comic.
It says based on the DC Comics series written by Neil Gaiman.
See, I didn't even know that.
There's
All right,
different,
so this
like
you know it as a book.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wasn't sure where when they first said Sandman, I was thinking the Sandman from Spider-Man.
Yeah, there's different, like in everything. There's different thing of Sandman. I remember there's a Sandman DC that was like really old, and then I don't know what. And like there's series.
For me.
There's stories like children's stories of the Sandman, and there's other ones version of the Sandman which Sandman is good, and then there's a Sandman that's evil, depending on where you go from the children's stories of different parts.
All right, so was that your last one to add to that, Nick?
Yeah, that was my last one.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next day. Then June 7th, we had two different shows. Starting with Geek Week Day 2, which was the films. We said yes, this was the films. I only had 3 that I saw that really pulled my
That's
interest.
probably where I got Black Adam from. I don't know. I got Black Adam was in this shit, man.
Yeah, it was in it. It was in the very last part of it.
I don't remember Black Adam, but like I said, I skipped the post shows.
So,
the first one being the Sea Beast. It's I got down here animated movie coming July 8th. I don't even remember. Oh no, I remember now. Which one? I was gonna say I don't even remember which one this is, but yeah, Sea Beast looked good. Day Shift I had John Wick director with Jamie Foxx, Snoop Dogg, vampire movie. You guys saw that?
Yeah.
That looks. I'm like, I like a good vampire movie, and it's by the John Wick director, so I'm thinking, all right, it's got to be good. But some of the actors on the cast, I was like, this could either go one of two ways.
I agree with you there.
And then the last one was Spiderhead coming June. Oh, that's out June 17th. That was out 2 days ago. And Spiderhead, I'm pretty sure if it's the one I remember correctly, it's with the guy that plays Thor. Was it Chris Hemsworth?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
That's it.
You know which one this is?
Yeah.
So they go to like a penitentiary, and they gotta like volunteer to go there to be tested on, and they run like tests and stuff on them. You don't remember that one, Junior?
That one.
I don't know how that's gonna go.
That one, I seen that one. I wasn't that intrigued in that one. I saw that was
I feel like it's like but I feel like there's gonna be a major like plot twist or something at the end of that movie that's gonna make it good, or at least I'm hoping.
So I don't know. I had a few other ones on the TV show before we move any further. I just want.
Oh, I thought you were done.
I got I really want to see the Cyberpunk Edge Runner, and I think that's later. Actually, that's like probably day 4.
Yeah, that's animation.
There's Resident Evil, and there was that was the one I wanted to mention. I'm really looking forward to that one too. They showed the trailer for that.
We said that one.
We said Resident Evil.
That's my only ones.
And we got Cyberpunk Edge Runners. You just beat me to it.
Well, there we go.
So no, do you have any more for the movies?
No.
Okay, Junior, did you have more for the movies?
So I got the Troll, that one that was from I think it was Norwegian.
I know which one you're talking
I
about.
think it
yeah.
was German, wasn't it? From Germany.
No, I don't think so.
No.
But anyways, Blasted. The Blasted one, where basically the the dudes are reunited after a while, and then they have to fight the aliens and everything.
Oh, what was it
I don't
called?
know.
I
You
know
might have
what
to
you're
pull that
talking
shit
about.
up.
All right, what was it?
Blasted.
I know I've seen it. I just can't picture it.
Yeah, because they were friends and they were like renowned. I don't know.
Yeah, they're playing paintball out in the forest. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember.
That one always seemed like it could be a good one, so it's right there.
All right, let's get this up.
All right, let's wait for that.
Yeah, they go out. Where you know what I'm curious about? Right there, they have those laser guns. Where the hell did they get those laser guns?
You know what it reminds me of? The zombie movies with the two guys who are always in the same movie.
Shaun of the Dead.
The world, yeah, Shaun of the Dead. The World's Cup or the what's the last one they did where the aliens were coming and they're like they have to do the fucking is an alien invasion. They have to go to each bar and do the challenge before the day is up.
I didn't see that.
That is doper than Shaun of the Dead. Way doper than Shaun of the Dead.
I thought Shaun of the Dead was pretty tight. I like
Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead's dope. I didn't say it wasn't dope.
Oh, all right.
I said it's doper. It's even better.
I'm gonna have to figure that one out.
But yeah, you have to watch that shit. It's really tight. My mom watched that one and she liked it too.
When did that come
out? Let's see. That's what this movie reminds me of, like dead on, that same one.
Like within the last couple of years, right?
Yeah.
Because I think I know which one you're talking about. I think I remember seeing the trailer a while back.
Let's see. What's the cast?
All right.
This one. He is in World's End, 2013.
Oh yeah, it's been a little while.
Mm-hmm. Almost 10 years, 9 years.
That's
okay.
Not the last 2 years.
Yeah, the next one was the I'm gonna fuck it up. The interpreter, or whatever is that? Is the chick playing? Then this one is an action film.
Interpreter. Wait, are you talking about the one where the chick's jumping across the ladder with one arm or whatever, and she does that fat ass jump and catches the thing?
I think so.
It's like an action movie.
Yeah.
I know which one you're talking about. I saw that though, the little ladder thing, and I was like, I don't think so. Or is it Interceptor?
Interceptor, yes, that's what it was.
Yeah, you know which one this is, Nick?
Mm-mm.
Here, pull this up real quick. I remember this one.
I got two other ones after this one.
All right, go ahead, Junior, while this one's playing. Nick
Zoom, the Bucket List of the Dead.
That one I don't remember.
This doesn't look familiar at all.
This is a Korean one too. It's a different.
Oh, I know what this one is here. It's the one with the girl, and she's the girl from all those from the newer Fast and the Furious movies.
I haven't seen the new ones.
She can fight people and she like beats up people. They just gave her own movie now.
Yeah, no, it's I remember it from this one fucking part. Where's that part at? It's like some impossible fucking jump she does. Right here. Here it is. Yeah, right.
They said she really did that. Did she really do that?
I watched the behind the scenes. They had cables on her.
Oh, okay. I'm like, they're like, oh, we trained them to their max, and they had to do all these stunts themselves.
I mean, she was doing it like she was jumping, but when you saw how big that jump looked, a lot bigger when she was actually doing it than actually did in the movie. I think those cables assisted her. If she really jumped and did that one with one arm, I'm impressed. I don't know if she did though. Not from what it looked like from behind the scenes.
Okay, the next one is Zoom, the Bucket List of the Dead. It's from a Korean one thing too.
I think I saw one of those. Or I remember seeing 2 zombie movies. It was that one that the other TV show that you said. I think I might be mixing it with this one.
Yeah, and then the last one was The Gray Man.
What was the Gray Man? I'm gonna have to pull that one up.
I'm surprised you didn't put that one.
All right. Let's get another one. I don't remember seeing it. Is that Ryan Gosling?
I think it's Ryan Gosling and someone else in there.
I don't remember seeing this.
Yeah, I remember. There are 2 assassins, and the best way for him to hunt is from the Russo brothers. And the Russo brothers came on. They were like, "Yeah, it's really good getting to do another movie with him, from Captain America to this and all the Avengers stuff. And we'll get to familiarize ourselves with these actors who could do all these good things, and they know how our directing skills. So it's easy to work with them." And so they're talking about that, and then they have this new guy, Ryan Gosling, who's like not really one of our people that does action movies, so it's good to have him in a new thing. And the directors, Russo brothers, sat for like an hour and talked about
Remember what we were just saying about Ryan Gosling? Remember what we were just talking about how he plays? Wait, were you in that conversation at Josh's?
No,
You were there when I was showing everyone the Ken picture, right?
No.
Oh, we had a whole conversation about this, about how he plays so many different kinds of roles.
Yeah, so this looks like, I mean, it looks cool. I don't know. It seems like they're just doing a bunch of these kind of action films, and I don't know.
It looks dope. I don't know
There's
how.
one there. I know we're on Netflix, but there's one out that just came out this week called The Terminal or something like that on Amazon, and that one looks sick as hell too.
I haven't seen that one.
It's all like these kind of military assassin people, kind of trying to be Jason Bourne kind of stuff. I think it's called Terminal. Look, you should put that one up real quick, even though it's not Netflix.
All right. Well, I think I missed that one because that for sure. Oh, what did I
Let's
do?
see,
That for sure would have been in my list.
Told you.
The Terminal list, because that's all. Oh wait.
No,
the Terminal?
it's
yeah. The Terminal list, right? Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
yeah.
With
I guess it's a show. I thought it was a movie. The Terminal List is with the guy. What's it? Chris Pratt from
yeah, I know.
from
I know what you're talking
the Avengers from not Avengers, but from
He's from the Avengers too.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
That is, yeah, that's the Avengers.
Yeah. So.
You're right. You're right. All right. So, all right. Was that the last movie, Junior?
Yeah, that's for me. I don't know if Nick has any other ones.
No, sir.
All right. So that was.
I've got animated. One more animated. You already know about it.
I got some animated. The Geek Week. That was Geek Week Day 2 films. Yes. Next one that same day, June 7th, was Sonic Central.
Yes.
I wasn't with the show. I was like, it's cool stuff. I'm not, I guess, as big of a fan as some people, but they did show some cool stuff that they're gonna do with the Sonic games. One, they're putting out that one Sonic game where it's four Sonics in one. New modes to it. It's coming out June 23rd, so pretty soon. It's coming for PS5, PS4, Switch, Series X and S, Xbox One.
Sonic Origins.
Epic Store and Steam. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
So, I mean, that's a pretty cool little pack if you want the old school Sonic games. And I did look at some of the new modes they're doing. Some of them look pretty cool. A couple of different things. You can play the level backward and stuff like that. They're going to do Sonic Speed Simulator on Roblox. That actually already happened, June 11th. They did that. Sonic Prime is going to be an animated series that's, I don't know if it's already out or coming. I don't have a date on there, so I'm not sure if it was something out. They're bringing a bunch of new Sonic merchandise, like little figurines, a bunch of stuff like that they're putting out. They're going to do a Fall Guys Sonic collaboration in August, and then they showed Sonic Frontiers exclusive gameplay to that open world Sonic, which I'm like, I don't know if I'm sold on that. I heard a couple different things in some different podcast episodes too, talking about it, where they're like, yeah, it's pre-alpha footage. They for sure just like it didn't show the game's full potential or like everything you can do in the game. They're just kind of slapping some stuff together to show something and how the mechanics work and stuff like that. Which, if
Yeah.
that's the case, maybe I'll wait for more on that. But just with what I saw, I kind of feel like the hype was already building a little too much around it from what I was seeing and hearing.
I see it. It
Um,
was looked like it'd be pretty cool. Just have to see what else when they go further on with it and see what they do with it.
yeah. So that was Sonic Central. That does it for June 7th. Going to the next day, June 8th, we had the Geeked Week Day 3, along with Black Voices in Gaming. Geeked Week Day 3. So I didn't know that there was a pre-show to it. I started watching it, and they're showing like these little cartoons. I don't know if you guys watched all that. And I'm like, oh, this is all the show is? They're just showing little shorts of different cartoons? Cool, I'll just write down the dope ones, and I get to watch a couple cartoons. So I got to that Daniel Spellbound, and that shit was tight. When I started watching it, I'm like, oh, this one's a winner for sure. And then right after that, they're like, all right, the show's actually going to start now. And I'm like, son of a bitch, I just watched all that for nothing. But still, Daniel Spellbound, I'm glad I watched that one. That one was a dope show they showed.
Didn't see that one.
So then getting into it, the couple that I saw, Enter Galactic, coming out this fall, that looked really good. Looked pretty funny. Like what'd they say it was like? It was like a Futurama or Rick and Morty kind of thing, but like super adult version.
I've seen it. I
It
wasn't that.
seems they're good, just pushing that Rick and Morty kind of art and
Yeah.
what they can do like to the max, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I was kind of like,
Not a
it's
fan of it.
Cool.
I'm not that I'm not. Rick and Morty was original, right? And so you got like a lot of sex, sexual innuendos, blatant sex, blatant disregard for religion, blatant like everything. It was original, but then they're like, oh, that was really successful. Let's make another one that's animated about something else and take that what we did in there and turn it up to fucking 10. Like, oh, we're not just gonna talk about penis and vagina. We're about talk about fucking chopping them off, sticking them in, reattaching them to their brain, and like fucking knocking each other across the face with them, and like they're not even they're just gonna go to the max with this shit, like times 10. Let's just crank that shit up.
Yeah.
No, I never saw Rick and Morty, so
sometimes it becomes over the max. Like I was telling you guys before, I watched what was that series on HBO? Peacemaker with John Cena.
Oh yeah.
Watch anything on the internet. Type in John Cena and see if he curses in real life that way that he cursed on that show. Even on like a podcast or something, he sits there and talks for an hour or 30 minutes or whatever. He's not gonna say F this. Oh my god, F that, freaking F this, F that, F. Like they're like, oh, we gotta make this like Deadpool. We gotta make it Deadpool times 10. Let's crank that shit up. Like he can't just say F once. We gotta say F fucking 40, 50, 100 times.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I like it. I don't have a problem with them doing it. I have a problem with them pushing so hard. Like we got to do it. Like it's not authentic. It's not real. People curse in real life. I say fuck too. But I don't go, hey, you got the fucking podcast? We're gonna fucking do this next. Oh fuck my cat. Oh fuck. Like all within like a few seconds, I said fucking 10 fucks. Nobody does that.
Yeah.
It's not true. It's fake, and it makes you when you're watching it, you go, man, this is not real. Nobody talks like that.
Like corny, kind of.
Yeah,
almost.
I don't want to be sitting there watching something corny. I want to like, man, this is tight. It was a good show. Don't get me wrong. They could have toned it down a little bit. Like it was a lot. They like forced it.
Yeah.
It was forced.
Yeah. I agree with Nick there.
Well, I guess I'll be the guinea pig for Intergalactic and watch the first episode, see how that goes.
No, I'll watch it too. Don't get me wrong. I'm just for the trailer, it looked like, whoa, they are doing the John Cena thing. They're just pushing it, and it's just too much. I mean,
Yeah.
you watch Rick and Morty, you'll know the difference right away. You'll go, oh wow, yeah, it's Rick and Morty times 10. They just cranked it up, like Nick said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next one I had after that one was I got down Love, Death, and Robots, which that's not something new. I forgot what they were showing about it in there. I jotted
It's
it
a,
down. Huh?
it's if I remember correctly, it's a series. You know, like each one it has its own
Yeah,
episode,
right.
and this is part of it.
So
Oh yeah.
I've heard a lot of people. The reason I remember why I put it down, just because I heard a lot of people talking about this, and I was like, I thought it was another like full on anime. I really didn't know what it was. I never looked into it. And then I saw it pop up on this, and I was like, what the fuck is this? This looks pretty tight, actually. This is something kind of different. And
Yeah.
so I've been making a meaning of it to try and like watch an episode or two and see what the hell it's actually about. But it definitely isn't what I thought it was going to be. That's for sure.
Mhm.
Next one I put on there, I'm gonna pull up a trailer because I even forgot what this one was. Is Farzar coming July 15th? So pull the trailer up for that because I completely forgot about that one.
Where's that one? But I don't know.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if I got Intergalactic mixed up with this one. To be completely honest. Because this is the
Oh,
one I was thinking of.
yeah, Farzar is that one. Intergalactic, yeah, I think
Yeah.
yeah,
So this is one we were all talking about, right?
yeah.
Okay, so actually, let's go back and look up what Intergalactic actually was.
What we talked about is irrelevant. We were talking about Farzar. We're off.
Oh, this is the one that's like got Kid Cudi behind it
Yeah.
with a bunch of different. I want to say that just the cast in this alone, the voice actors,
Yeah.
is freaking ridiculous.
Yes, it is.
That's why I had this one on there. Yeah, here goes the voice cast right here. They got a lot of big name people. So that was Intergalactic. All right. Then we had the Inside Job. I got down part 2. Is there already Inside Job out? Part 2 first. Yeah, okay. So this was the one. This one looked kind of funny. I don't know if you guys remember this one.
I know this one. I've seen.
This is the one where it's like about the president's daughter or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So that one had on there, and then of course the last one I had was Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Do you guys got anything to add to that?
Yeah, the Cuphead season 2. I thought this was the first season. I didn't even know Cuphead was out, so I'm kind of fucking confused.
Yeah,
I
Cuphead's been
mentioned
out.
Cuphead. Yeah, I mentioned Cuphead a long time ago.
That talked
When the
about
season
how
was
I was
coming out.
watching it.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the game. I'm like way lost. I have to start. I don't even know how many episodes there are, but I'm gonna be watching it.
I don't know how many there are, but they're super short. They're only like 15 minutes each, 12 minutes each.
See, that's why I gotta stay up on my streaming stuff. I gotta finish Raised by Wolves and Snowpiercer, and then it's on to back to my cartoons. I gotta get back on Cuphead. Gotta finish season 1. I gotta finish Boondocks season 4. And that's old. That's been out for a long time. See, a lot of people don't even know there's a season 4 to Boondocks. And then, what's my other one that I was watching? Cartoons. I don't know. That I just got to get back on them. Oh, I have to get back to Rick and Morty and finish that final season out too.
The one I got forget is the Master of the Universe Revolution.
Yeah, I saw that one.
I don't know how that's gonna.
Did you guys watch? Did either of you watch Black Voices in Gaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was just a lot of.
Did you guys have a list for the Upload VR showcase?
No.
Uh,
The ones I got, or I'm gonna just say them.
Well, hang on. I was gonna say I'll let you guys explain with the Black Voices in Gaming, and go ahead and start the VR showcase. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
I don't have the VR. I don't think either one of us has the VR showcase.
I have the VR showcase, but
No.
Summer Gaming Fest is first before the uploaded VR showcase.
Yeah, I got a lot of Summer Gaming Fest.
Oh well, it was the next day though, right?
Yeah, the next day is.
Oh yeah, I didn't have it in order. That's just the order I watched it. All right, yeah, go ahead and start the Summer Game Fest.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
talked about the black
Yeah.
voices. The black voices. Since
I'll
I'm
do
a
that.
black guy, I'll explain. The black dude explains it. So Summer, Black Voices in Gaming. It was about directly like black people who are making their own games and bettering their community and like using the games to make non-traditional platform games that aren't conventionally made by just black editors or black creators or black content. And they had 2 black hosts, and they had these 3 different gamers come on and talk about their skill set. They also had a black podcaster come on there, and some of the games were different types of platforms. I mean, they had one that was Black Ninja in Tokyo, or I think it was called. It was kind of interesting. You're like
Mega Man.
You're like who riding around, and like you're like beating up these white ninjas, and you go into like you're in Japan or Tokyo, Korea or something. I don't know. It's strange. It was a little strange. And then there was a couple other ones. There was one kind of like Dragon Ball Z inspired, and he really didn't finish the game yet. He says he's been working on it, and he said a number of years. So I was kind of like, I don't know where he's going with that. It's going to be obsolete by the time he's done with it. But it was still kind of like he just put stuff together here. But and then they had another one, and I can't really remember the full-on one he had for that. But yeah, he had another one too. And
there was one that was fighting. It was a kind of
maybe that was what it was.
It kind of reminds you like Tekken or Street Fighter, one of those things where you're two people fighting each other.
And so that was all really for the black voices. They were just talking about, inspiring and using black people in video games, more representation, because there's not a lot of black people in games per se. There's like, one character, 2 characters, and that's it. And then the typical black people in those games. I mean, the black guy is explaining about black voices here, Jordan, and
I watched it.
like if they do a Latin voices, Junior has to talk about it. So, so yeah, no, they were just talking about representation, and then, like I said, the one that was interesting was the black ninja in Japan or Tokyo or something like that.
I saw the Black Ninja, yep.
And he's like beating up white ninjas and like getting chains and stuff, and like
it was Black Ninja and the 8 gold chains or something like that, or 9 gold chains or something like that. Yeah, that's what it was. It wasn't just about. They're also, like you said, the representation. They're also talking about like women's role in gaming and a lot of women in gaming stuff too.
Yeah,
yeah,
a bunch of stuff.
That was pretty much it.
All
right, Junior. We could start up the.
Did I make it in time? Yeah, for that.
Yeah.
Summer of your fest.
So yeah, this was the next day.
Summer Game Fest of 2022.
Go ahead, bring it on, homeboy.
You want me to go?
I want you to go.
All right. First on my list of that was Alien Dark Ascent.
Yes.
That one was just so.
That looks dope. Even a real-time strategy top-down, that game looks dope. And the trailer was dope.
Yeah.
This is Summer of Gaming, not Summer Gaming Fest, right?
Summer Game Fest.
Yeah.
Summer Game Fest. Yeah, I got that. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, that one will be coming out in 2023 to console and PC. That one looks like a dope one to play. We'll see that one come out. Here's where I got the Callisto Protocol, the one that looks like basically kind of like
Protocol. That's what I had next. Yep.
Yeah,
They showed the gameplay there too at the Summer Game
Yeah,
Fest. I don't
I
think
seen the gameplay and all different things. How the environment, like how he was fighting them, and then he got to the where the power station is. Then he was fighting them, and then he gets down. And there was a spinning, like a spinning
Oh,
blade thing, and then he just got too close, got into it, and it was like sucking him. Then looked like he was gonna get out, and then just,
yeah.
he
People
was
that
gone.
only saw Callisto Protocol on Sony State of Play, make sure you check out the gameplay because the Summer Game Fest, like we just said, they showed the first gameplay of it, so it is out there.
And showed how there was a monster that ate half, basically ate half his head.
Yeah.
That was
I
gory.
can't wait for this one to come out. It's gonna be such a good game.
I remember freaking the Dead Space, and I remember all the ways that everything can kill you. I'm like, God, there's just another one that show how many different ways you can die.
I just wish it was co-op. I just wish it was co-op.
Oh, that would be cool.
I mean, that'd be all right. Dead Space 3 is kind of like that. That one's actually co-op. I'm pretty sure because Adam kept trying to get me to play it, but these games are fun single player all the same.
Yeah,
if you
single
haven't
player,
played Dead Space.
just get a group of people at your house like that when we're playing Resident Evil 4.
You gotta do it on stream. You make it co-op. Co-op with the chat.
Yeah. The next one I got was Witchfire.
Oh, I'm
I don't
surprised
know.
you skipped the big one. Well, I mean, it's surprising and not surprising.
I'm not going in order. I have some for this fest.
Oh,
But
okay. I had
if I don't
Witchfire though.
if I don't hear you saying them, I'm not gonna say anything until till the end, and then I'll go back over it. But
Which
go ahead.
one was Witchfire again?
Yeah,
Witchfire was
pull that up.
basically
Well, that one
is the one where you're going around with guns, and basically it's is that one, or am I mixing? Is there another one that kind of like that? Let's pull up the trailer. The hell, it'll be easier.
It's easier for me.
Oh yeah, it looks like you're going around with guns. Right after this ad.
I was like, this is not Witchfire. I was, oh, there we go.
Yeah, this one looks dope.
Yeah, it has different. It has different. I think he did different guns in it.
I
too.
had
That's
for that one.
right.
It's just coming to Epic Games. Is that what you have too? Is that just gonna be a PC game?
It says Epic. I have for Epic Early Access soon.
Epic hopefully it's just the early access because this looks like it'd be a fun console. I thought I gotta upgrade my PC before I start throwing games like this on there.
I need to upgrade mine a little bit too. It was like that scene right there when he was in
Wait,
the road.
what are you rocking with, Jordan? What's your video card?
1070 GTX. Mine's,
Oh wow!
yeah.
Shit, man. I was like, I thought you had a better video card than me.
No, you're the
don't
one who
think
has
so.
the best video card of all of us.
Yeah.
Damn.
But when I upgrade video cards, I'm gonna upgrade a couple things. It's gonna cost me a little bit.
I might, when I upgrade my video card, I might give Robert this one.
I see. Look, he's hunting. He right now using a bolt action right there. Another scene, he was using something else, like a submachine gun in a different part.
Yeah, this one looks pretty dope.
A crossbow right there.
Looks like a Ghost Wire Tokyo-ish kind of game.
Hey, there's
like, does its own thing.
Ooh, got axe to the face.
Yeah, that one looks like it's gonna be good.
That one. I got a quick mention of this one. Not many people are so playing it, but I'm just saying it. Outriders, World Slayer.
I actually skipped that whole section. I was tired of Outriders, man.
Outriders, the way that they played it, I mean, some of those, they did like 3 trailers during different shows. There were 3 different shows that they showed it, and all of them looked pretty fucking dope, to tell you the truth.
What I'm mad about it is I feel like it's like too little, too late. Like they should have put this out
I agree
a long
with
time
you.
ago.
Yeah, they should have done that a while back. Anyway, next one I have is the Midnight Suns,
Yeah.
which comes out on October 7th of this year on both PlayStations, Xboxes, Steam, and Epic.
Don't forget, if you pre-order, you get the Doctor Strange skin.
Yeah. Then I got the next one was the Honkai Star Rail coming soon.
That one I didn't know.
I don't know if you did or not. It was something cool I liked. I was like, all right. The next one I would like because how many people can play it, and we all can play this one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge.
Yep, that looks dope.
Up to 6 players can play.
That's out on Game Pass right now.
Oh, is it? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I saw it this morning.
Oh, yeah. It came out. It just came out 3 days ago on the 16th.
Is it free?
It's on Game Pass. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna be playing that.
Yeah, I saw it this
I
morning.
gotta do my tent first.
That one. That was the one I was at. And the last part, I was kind of confused because it had Last of Us Part 1. Do you guys? I tried watching it again, but I was still confused.
I don't have that down. I don't remember seeing that.
It was at the very end of the show.
I'm not sure because I have one that I'm surprised you didn't put down, but that wasn't even at the end, and that was the Warhammer exclusive gameplay for Darktide.
Because I think I had it already mentioned before. So I didn't do a double thing. Like there was another time when they
We
mentioned.
don't need to keep re-mentioning it.
Yeah, that's why I probably didn't have it there.
They get ridiculous with the same thing over and
Because
over.
there's a couple games
It's
like
out, just like you didn't want to do Outer Worlds over and over and over again.
I didn't do it. No, I didn't do Outriders at all.
Yeah, Outriders did it a couple different times. They even had their own show. They even had their own show.
He plays that.
I don't know.
Robert said he plays that game.
I don't know about that.
He's like, I got a PS4, but I got to finish playing Outriders and some other crap. And I was like, oh, okay.
I forgot what he said.
All right. Well, Jordan, are you going to mention your ones that he didn't mention?
Yeah. So I got. Wait, is he done?
Yeah.
He said there was one more at the end. I don't know.
No, I said I don't know if you guys got this. The Last of Us Part 1, which is at the end. I watched it again. It didn't really explain what it exactly was, or am I not heard them or something?
Yeah,
it just that was the on it. See, but that was last. That was it.
So, one that I got in between there after Callisto Protocol was Modern Warfare 2. The gameplay to that. I liked what I saw. The only thing that scares me and worries me about it is that, and it's the same comments I've been seeing online, is the cargo ship level looks exactly the same, like a recycled level they use. So how much of the stuff's going to be the same?
It's the same thing they did with the last Call of Duty. They fucking recycled hell of maps.
Well, I didn't play the last one. I haven't played the last two.
The last one, they did all they did World at War. They like copied like hell of maps from World at War. That's all they did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I see the first part of that. I was like, nope, it's just the same. Nah, nope. Sorry.
I mean, the gameplay, as far as the game was playing and the mechanics, everything looked good. Like when the first Modern Warfare came out, I had fun with that one for a bit. I did. So, I wonder if this one's going to be just as good as... I mean, not the first Modern Warfare, the second time Modern Warfare came out, like a few years ago.
See, I'll get it, and here's a simple reason I'll get it. Because of the gaming profile, I can play with anybody on any console. And it's the only game that accurately and does it without any, like, real... Like, that. They've got it to a point where they've perfected crossplay now, at this point. At this point, they don't have any errors. But it's late in the game, but there's no errors. As far as other games that do crossplay so far, I've seen a lot of little glitches and messing up, trying to connect with other people on other systems, consoles, whatever. Call of Duty's got it down, so this is the only one.
Hopefully they got it down now, because I remember when we did used to play Modern Warfare when it came out 3-4 years ago, we were having hella problems getting Josh and shit in the game.
Yeah, I think that was Josh though. I think that was his connection speed isn't. I honestly think if your connection speed is not ready for a next gen game, it's not really going to work. Even if you play the older version,
Yeah, worse connection than he was, and I still didn't have that problem.
Connections and shit. But
all right. Anyways, after Modern Warfare 2, I got Fort Solis is in there.
You're still on Summer Game Fest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Routine, which I'm going to pull up a trailer for that because I have it down and I don't remember what the hell it is. Routine trailer. Oh, this looked like a sneaking around kind of thing. Oh, whoops, pause
Jordan, why are you torching that fish?
it.
Just because you can't catch it doesn't mean you have to torture it. I'm just kidding. You caught so far more fish than I have since we started. No.
Is that actual gameplay there, or is that just like raw footage?
This looks like gameplay to me. I really don't remember putting this in though.
Remember this one?
I think this is all raw footage. I don't think this any game. I don't think that's in game. I don't think any of this is like engine. Well, maybe I'm wrong.
No.
When he just pulled up that weapon looked pretty fucking in game. The rest of this doesn't look. It looks like footage from like a movie or something.
I feel like cinematic.
I don't know if it's actual gameplay or if it's cutscene.
It is hard to, yeah, it is kind of hard to tell, huh?
Oh shit! Robots have mouth. He's gonna eat him. I don't even remember that one.
All right,
No,
so that was
I don't
routine.
remember that either.
I'll leave this up until we get through here.
Mm.
Neon White, I got on there. That's coming to Switch and Steam June 16th. Actually, that came out a couple days ago. Midnight Fight Express, I had on there. The Quarry, I had on there, but I thought that looked pretty good, and I've already been seeing things online that saying it's not that great. So we'll turn away from that one. Like I mentioned, the exclusive gameplay for Dark Tide, that was super sick. And then Gotham Knights on October 25th coming. Gotham Knights. I'm really hoping they end up making that a co-op game. I keep seeing stuff that it isn't, stuff that it is. I'm not sure what to believe. But that one would be a fun freaking co-op game if they end up doing that. If they don't, it ends up being like an Avengers or something like that. I don't think I'm getting that one. All right, Nick, what do you got to add to the summer games?
I just got two that we've already been previously announced, but they're just showed more footage for them. It was Choo Choo Charles. You can pull that one up, baby.
Oh.
Make sure it's new footage from just a few days ago or a week ago.
Is
Or
it
whatever.
trailer or gameplay?
Gameplay.
Right.
It's sick. And Choo Choo Charles is Spider.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
you coming
remember
for that ass.
I know which one you're talking about now.
Look at him chasing you. You can it's open world, so you're like, look at him, there he comes.
With this, I was just like, I don't
Get on
know.
the train, you start your thing. Here he comes, he's chasing you.
Like, how long is this game really going to be entertaining for?
I mean, if it's co-op, this could get pretty interesting. If you're stuck on an island and this is co-op, if it's single player, it's not going to be interesting for very long. Well, can you imagine? You're like screaming at, here he comes! You know, like, oh, get on the gun! Oh, make sure you stop over here. Switch the track. I can see, like, if this
I wish
was,
they
if
would
this
show
was
me
co-op,
something. Yeah, I wish they would show me something co-op or something.
oh, it would be on.
You
like,
switch different
on.
guys. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, had
And
a
he
flamethrower, went to an
there.
RPG.
You got to explore the houses, get different parts to the tracks.
That's what I was wondering. What he's doing in the houses is he's like looting shit.
Yeah, he's got to get different
he
parts
picks
for
up.
the engine, more, and talk to people and stuff.
Why Choo Choo Child didn't eat him? He's out in the open.
He's up top. Did
Choo
you
Choo
just
Child-
read what he said? He said, "I'm safer up here where he can't climb."
He's a trained spider. He can just knock that shit down.
I guess.
So let that thing. Oh, I thought it was still running while he was gonna go there.
Yeah, so this gets intense. Look at that.
Yeah, what I'm worried about is I'm only seeing like single player stuff. I'm not seeing like I'm looking for a second arrow and he goes to the map or.
Choo Choo Child was just chasing him. So how he's freaking not being chased anymore?
Look, now he's going down a mine shaft and shit. He's got to switch stuff, switch gears, and won't go up. Oh, got to crank it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm convinced on this one fully. This would be a game to watch on Twitch.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
And then the other one was Nightingale, which was we have already talked about before too.
I got
Nightingale.
I got Nightingale in a different one. That's probably why.
Really?
I got 9. I'm looking right now because I know I have it written down somewhere. I have it written down the future game show. That's why I have mine at.
I don't think so.
I probably missed it on that one. That's why.
I think you're on the wrong one. Let's see. Nightingale. Revealed Summer Game Fest.
Yeah, and they also talk about in the future game show.
Yeah, I think that one got talked about a couple times.
It looks sick. I mean, you could put that up if you want.
That one is. That looks like it is co-op. If I'm thinking the right one, I think that one has.
Yeah, it's co-op.
Oh, what the hell? This is...
Aha, Wendy's. That's Nightingale now.
So you're like out in the world. You can like combine cards to go to different dimensions and stuff through portals and
No, the portals get fucked up. That's why you can't go through the portals no more.
yeah, but you can use different cards to go through different portals. Didn't you watch the trailer?
I watched it. The cards help you do things. They'll help you go to the portals since the portals are fucked.
No, you combine. The guy explained it, that the cards you combine them and they take you to different worlds, and the cards control whether that world that you go to has a different climate or different atmosphere or different type of creatures there, and you can combine.
Okay, now I get it.
Watch, he's opening up a portal by combining those 3 cards.
Yes, I got the main portals are fucked, but you could still do like different little portals, like tiny
Yeah,
ones.
so you're going to all these different worlds, and there's different things that happen on each world, and the world may be different each time you go to somewhere new.
Yeah. Some can
Actually,
be like
does look pretty tight. I don't remember seeing this one either.
no, this one's pretty tight. This one, it could be the realms could be like plentiful with a whole bunch of stuff and everything. And other ones could just be desolate with nothing there.
Yeah.
Damn.
You influenced your destination, like it just said.
That is pretty cool. I like that. It's a
And
completely
it is
like different
co-op.
concept.
It's co-op. 4-player, I think, co-op.
Yeah, I believe so.
That's tight.
Look,
Oh,
he's
what's
gonna
he
open
doing?
up that portal. Oh no, he summoned that creature.
All
I know
right.
it's gonna eat his face.
What does they sign up for? What? Damn it!
Oh, you
What?
can sign. Yeah, you can sign up for the beta.
PlayNightingale.com
Yeah.
for beta test.
Oh, I'm gonna be doing that.
All right, I'm gonna flip back a page. We're gonna go to same day, June 9th. We're gonna go to the Upload VR showcase now. Now this showcase, I'm pretty sure, has convinced me that I need to get a Quest 2 because there's a shitload of stuff coming out for Quest 2.
I need one.
To try and get through this one real quick, I'll just kind of read through some of or a bunch of these real fast. Green Hell VR. Huh?
Oh no, go ahead.
All right, so the first one I got is Green Hell VR. That's available now. Final Fury. It's a fighting game. That's coming out 2023, all major platforms, it said. Nerf Ultimate Championship looks like it could be a pretty damn fun game coming August 25th to the Meta Quest 2.
I agree with you, Nick.
I don't know about that. Nerf looked kind of nerfed.
Nah, if it's something VR like is a VR, it'd be like VR paintball or something like that. Oh man, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't even got VR no more.
I will when PS2 VR2 comes out.
I've already played. They have a game, something like it in the fuck is that VR game? I think it's the Playroom or something like that. There's something like it, or how I would envision it would be like. So if it's anything like that game, it's gonna be pretty tight.
The game, yes. The VR itself is hard to imagine.
Wait, what?
The
That's
VR two,
That's what I'm
VR
talking
two,
about.
yeah, no, that's hard for me to even imagine. Like, it's not. There's nothing like it right now. I mean, eye tracking, head tracking, and then your body movements, moving and directional moving, and you have body movement. So you're like in more than 6 axes, because that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 10 axis, 12 axis.
I'm not talking about the
Most
VR
systems-
two.
Oh, that's what I was talking about.
This isn't even for PSVR 2. This is for Quest 2.
I know, but that's what this is what we were just talking about. You said I don't even have a VR. I said I will when VR 2 comes out.
You won't be on Nerf.
No, I will not. Better shit.
They got the Patcher PC VR, Into the Radius Quest 2 After the Fall Frontrunner season. It's out now for MetaQuest 2, PSVR, Steam VR, and Viveport.
Mm-hmm.
Heli Squad Covered Operations, TBA date. It's coming for Quest Meta, Steam VR. What the hell is Pico? Pico and Viveport. They got the Twilight Zone VR coming July 14th for Quest 2. Ragnarok Hellfest Raid, Steam, MetaQuest, Viveport. That game's out now.
Time out.
Yeah.
Choo Choo Charles is a single player game only.
Wah, wah, wah. The wah.
Axe that one.
I don't know. I might still play it.
Like
You
I
can play
said,
it.
I'll
it'll
get
be a
drunk
Twitch
and play
game. Yeah, that'd be a fun drunk
like,
game.
Ah!
That'd be a
I know
fun
this.
drunk
We
game.
we all be there playing it together.
So they got, or I got on here, Propagation Paradise Hotel coming to Steam and Quest 2. Hellsweeper VR, Quest 2 and Steam VR. Aspire 2, Quest 2. Requisition VR. Damn, I actually wrote a little bit for that. Requisition VR is supposed to be some zombies game. You build your own weapons. It's co-op. Steam VR. I have September 2022. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to say 2023. Gambit, Steam Quest 2, coming later in 2022. Among Us VR, coming holiday 2022 to Steam VR and Quest 2. And then,
You put that one there.
huh?
Surprised you put Among Us.
I put it because I think the VR version of it would probably be pretty fun.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
I think so. After seeing the gameplay, if you had a bunch of friends or people that had it, I think that'd be a fun one.
Yeah.
Killer Frequency, Steam Quest 2. Killer Frequency, I'm trying to remember which one that one was. I want to say that was like you're in like a house or something, or a shop or a store or something, and some guy pops out at you. That's all I remember, I think, from the TV. And that's what I got for the VR stuff, if you guys wanted to add anything in for that.
I don't have anything for that.
I got Broken Edge.
Which one was Broken Edge?
That one, I know I put it there, but I don't even know. Let's put up trailer.
All right, trailer. Oh, I think
Oh, it's this one where they're it's like the fighting version of this one. It's a little different thing. That one's supposed to show you, in a sense, how they utilize your different weaponry and all that stuff.
I think the reason why I said no to this one, just going into a whole thing, is because I feel like they have that one Viking game out that's kind of like it, and I heard really good stuff about that one. I forget what that one's called.
Yeah, the Viking one I know you're talking about, but
Oh, you
that
can
one
play
is more.
against people?
Yeah.
So
That's kind of
here's
a cool
my thing
concept.
about this.
Huh.
I feel that this is a rip off of Wii sword fighting.
Is there
Remember
Wii
Wii
sword?
sword
I don't know
fighting on
about that.
the Wii with your joystick? That was like the funnest Wii game there ever was.
You can fight against your friends?
Yeah, you should look that up real quick, and so that they can see what how it's similar to that. You could fight an army of people, or you could fight against your friends.
Oh, I remember that one.
Versus the second one right there. And you knock them down. It's all kind of the same concept. You're in a circle. You have two controllers. You're fighting one another, and you try and like take the other person, knock them out of the thing, and kill them. Or knock them into the water. The Wii one was so dope. That was such a good game. I'd get a Wii just for that game. What is? Oh, this is not it. This is a game
We're gonna talk.
we're
Yeah,
gonna
we're gonna
talk
talk about
about.
that later.
Seen that? That's another one we're talking about.
All right, let's see. Knock your opponent off the platform. What say with the best 2 out of 3 or something?
Well, you could do 2 players, but this is 1 player. This is sweet.
Holy shit! Is this fast forwarded? This has to
Yeah.
be. Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, these people are going fucking crazy.
That's normal speed right there. It just reminds me like they copied that whole concept for that game,
It's just gonna
So
be
then, yeah.
better.
It's just better.
It's just better. All right.
You're actually in the game. And not just watching your character move, but that game was revolutionary. I'd buy that game right now just to play it.
A whole Wii.
In my living room, just the whole Wii, I'd be sitting there like.
You and Robert could be fighting tonight. You gotta clean that bedroom. All right. Next, is that the last of our VR?
Yeah.
Okay. The next show I have for this day is Devolver Digital.
Mm-hmm.
I only had 2 games for that. One was Angerfoot.
You had games for that, really?
Angerfoot and Skate Story.
Can I just say, Devolver, you let everybody down because I feel that their show was one of the worst ones. Like their comedy, like last year it was kind of cool. This year was just kind of annoying.
That is I gotta say,
with a robot that doesn't even speak English and you have to read its subtitles and just nah, fool. Why?
I gotta tell you, that's completely your opinion because that was not the worst show.
five games and all that talking for no reason.
That's how Devolver Digital is every year.
Yeah.
They always have more talking and more cinematic than they do.
Last year was dope and it made sense. This didn't even make sense. It was just like, what?
Yeah, no, I had 2 games for it. I thought Skate Story looked tight. And Angerfoot is one that I really can't remember, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull that one up.
I got Angerfoot, but I got Cult of the Lamb.
Oh, see, I'm not the only one. You're odd man out. You're odd man out.
Yeah, you can pull it up. I don't think I'm gonna be. I think it's gonna.
Oh, what did I do?
Whack as whack gets. It's more Wii. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Hey, Nick.
Yes.
Guess what? I have a Wii. I can go play that right now.
Go ahead, I'll come over.
Yeah, I remember which one Angerfoot. If you like Choo Choo Charles, this is damn near on the same level. You go through just busting through doors, kicking people. Yeah. That looks way doper than Choo Choo Charles.
You're just going in there.
It's just a blast and go. I mean, it's like a. It's not the same thing.
This is Angerfoot.
Choo Choo Charles is open. Yeah. I got title.
Oh,
you said
the same. It's a blast.
It's not the same.
Nah.
Choo Choo Charles is like your whole world. You're investigating and finding clues to get around this island and not die. These are just gang members. You're beating up and kicking in and shooting and stuff.
This looks way
funner. You don't want to die either in this one.
I'm not feeling this. No.
I am. All right, Nick, Jordan, you and me will just play it.
Yeah. You got
You go
Choo
ahead.
You got Choo Choo Charles on your one player.
I'm not wasting my time on this game. I don't think this game is one player too.
Well, it might be, but I'd rather waste my
It
time
is.
on that.
No, I'm cool.
Me too.
I'll skip out on that.
All right, the last thing that we had for June was
Go back and
June
read the
9th?
comments on Devolver's showcase too.
Why are you hating so much? These are companies trying to bring you
Wait.
new video games, and you're just hating.
No, I'm agreeing with the people that commented. That everybody was hating. They were like, "What the fuck is this?"
I personally think this whole summer kind of sucked. Honestly, They didn't really. The only game they showed me that I was really crazy about, like I said, was Callisto Protocol. That was the only one. Other than that, there was no game that made me like.
For me either. The Callisto Protocol didn't rock it for me.
Well, that doesn't surprise me because you normally don't play those kinds of games. That's stuff that I normally am into.
That game, I'm into that one because I've been watching Jordan play that kind of game, so I like that kind of game too. Just to watch Jordan.
And
play
I'm sure the comments under that
everyone.
game are very, very high up there because I've already seen what it's been saying about that game and all over different websites. So the last show we had though was Netflix Day 4, and that was all about Stranger Things 4. That one I didn't go through and watch. I didn't want to ruin or try and spoil anything in Stranger Things for myself because I'm not even caught up to where they're at. So that one,
not even into Stranger Things, so I didn't bother.
Yeah, I don't watch Stranger Things,
So the next one we got is the next day, starting June 10th. We got IGN Expo 2022.
Yep.
And damn, there's already some of these games I'm looking at, and I do not remember. Oh, it was Void Train. Void Train was in here under this one.
Yeah. I'm waiting for that one. That one's co-op too.
So the first thing
is Void Train co-op?
Yeah, there's multiple players.
Oh, we're playing Void Train.
Yeah.
It's already out. It's
that's
why that's already better than Choo Choo Charles.
That's why I put Void Train on there.
Yeah.
Because it was co-op. Yeah. Anyways, they got new, huh?
No, I would say if like Choo Choo Charles was at least like another player or at least against another player or something like that, then I would have put Choo Choo Charles in. But since it was just strictly by itself, I was like, nah.
Now you're just doing multiplayers now and co-ops only?
No, there's only certain first players I play. I've been playing first player.
You just singled yourself out. You said you were singling out first player games. You're discriminating.
No, I singled that one out because that one wasn't going to be fun for me for very long.
He says, "No, I'm not going to put that in because it's not co-op. I'm not putting in any non-co-op games."
No, there's I got a couple games in here that are non-co-op.
It's okay, Junior.
Angerfoot's non-co-op.
Yeah.
That's in there.
Hey, I'm just going by Junior's words. He said I didn't put it in because it was co-op. That's the reason, Junior?
One thing, the reason I didn't like how it was. Two, I prefer if it was co-op, or at least there was some other aspect of another player in it.
Everybody prefers it to be. I prefer it to be co-op too, but
yeah, but I didn't like
no
like it as a first. You like it as a first person thing. I didn't like it as a first person thing. Just like you don't like the protocol one. And me and Jordan like it.
I didn't say I didn't like Junior. I just said it wasn't my cup of tea.
Yeah, same thing as that. Choo Choo Charles is not my cup of tea.
I wouldn't play it. I just said nah. But not because it's a single player game, just because it's not my kind of game.
Same thing as the Choo Choo Charles.
You can't discriminate because our viewers want to hear everything, Junior.
Yeah, you picked that one. I picked something different.
If it's a good game, they want to hear it.
It's a good game for you, not a good game for me or Jordan.
Yeah.
I feel want to hear you, Charles.
It's not your cup of tea. Still a good game.
Me, it's not a good game. That's my personal opinion.
Your personal opinion's wrong.
And your personal opinion is wrong as well.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Stop feeding the troll, Junior.
Yeah. Junior always feeds the troll.
All right, we're going to start this or else we're going to be here feeding trolls for the next hour. Aliens Fireteam Elite I had on there. That's the Aliens game that we've all played that we got. They are coming out with a new I guess I'm assuming like a little DLC to it called Pathogen,
Yeah.
coming out August 30th. I got Gunrave Gore in there, which just looks like freaking bullets everywhere. Sage Fire, I got Madison looks like a good one. Outbreak Island, Void Train, like we've been talking about. Forever Skies,
I got that one. I was doing.
Wanted Dead. This one I don't know how the hell to pronounce this, but it's like Evo Tinction and The Walking Dead Last Mile. Which that one I had on there because I don't know if you guys remember that one or saw that one, but they said it's gonna be a massively interactive live event game. I'm curious to know what that is. It says Facebook Gaming, Facebook Watch exclusive, so I'm assuming you're only gonna find it on there. But I'm wondering if it's like that it's that last like interactive thing around Halloween that I mentioned one time. It was the Undertaker thing. Remember that, Nick? The Undertaker like interactive story is like on some streaming service.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's gonna be like that, but Walking Dead. But I don't know about that. You guys want to go ahead and add on to the IGN Expo?
I have nothing else up there.
Wanderlust. The
Train.
Wanderlost.
I have nothing but Void Train, and we already went over that.
Wanderlost. What is that one? I'm curious to see that one. Wanderlost?
Yeah, lost. Yeah.
Oh. Whoops. Damn, that's been on. This game has been on Kickstarter for a year.
Oh.
I did not know that.
It's just this one. He's against. It's like a little zombie. He's
I
building
remember this one.
all that.
It's like, is it like a survival kind of game? So you got to go out, get food, build, and then you're trying to survive against the zombies?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
You level up. It's like slash RPG slash
Oh, damn.
survivor.
What's that coming to? Is that it's gonna be upcoming indie?
I don't think I got. I didn't get nothing for when it was coming out or anything.
It just says Wanderlost is coming to regular pre-alpha soon. So yeah, it's still a little ways out. I do remember this. I remember that whole fire thing right there, and your fire starters only last for so long. All right. Next, or is that all yours, Junior? My bad.
Yeah, that's
All
it.
right. So the last thing we had for, oh no, not last. Next we had up that day was Netflix Geek Week, day 5, and this was the anime day. Wait, did we miss the gaming? Did I skip the gaming one? Or is that next?
No, this is games. Anime. We did it in Black.
No, they had a
And,
straight anime day too. Just anime.
Anime. No, there's animation, but no, I don't see where you talk about anime.
I don't think they had an anime. They
Yeah.
just had
Or was this?
animation.
Yeah.
You're tripping, dude.
Well, I have things for it. Tekken Bloodline was an anime series, La Casa de Papel, and they announced the new Castlevania.
And that was probably the animation.
Hey, look that up.
But you already did animation, so I don't know. Then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I was writing mine down as I was doing them. Day 5 was games. What the
Yeah.
hell? How do I have that Separated. I don't know. Maybe they showed that before. Before the whole games. Because I don't have actually on here. I think they did show it before because I don't have any of the Netflix games because I was not feeling any of those Netflix games that they showed.
Me too.
So that's what I have before then. I thought their anime was gonna be. Oh, La Casa de Papel is a game. That's what it was. So La Casa de Papel was one of the games I thought looked good. So Tekken Bloodline was the anime, and then the new Castlevania. All right, now I'm on track here. They had the Tribeca Games Spotlight Show, which I didn't have nothing for that. I don't know if you guys.
Me neither.
Did. They had the Freedom Game Showcase, which again I had nothing for that one. Nothing I saw.
Me too.
A lot
Wait
of these.
a Wait a second. Tribeca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freedom.
Yeah.
And a couple of them I don't have anything for is because I think they already said it in a different one too. I don't know which ones. I know a couple of them.
No, I don't have either one of those.
Okay.
I have the Future Game Show.
That is coming up on this next day. So June 11th, then that did it for June 10th. June 11th, do the Guerrilla Collective, starting that out.
The Guerrilla Collective and the whole gaming show directors are in one stream.
And the whole Wholesome Games Direct, yeah.
Yeah.
So I had From Space, these are all indie games too. From Space, Daymare, Madison again, which I had already mentioned. Industria, I'm not sure if that's an O or U, and then TMNT Shredder's Revenge.
And this one I got was I Am a Teenager Exocolonist one. The Boundary. This War of Mine, and I Am Future.
Do you have any Guerrilla Collective? All right. So for Wholesome Games Direct, I had one on there that was Terra Nil. You have anything, Junior?
Oh, the ones I said were for both Guerrilla Collective and Wholesome Direct.
Oh, all right. And then Future of Play Direct. I didn't have nothing for that one. Huh?
I got one because I kind of liked it. It was like on the border. It was the Spells and Secret.
Pull it up. Spells and Secret?
Yes. It's going to Steam and Switch. Look, Hogwarts.
Don't look like Hogwarts inside.
Are they Hogwarts?
Oh, is he like a freaking magician? He's like casting stuff with the wand?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He's charging his tag. She's charging his missiles. He just levitated.
All right, so I'm assuming the premise is going to be to like navigate around the castle or whatever.
Saw a different thing of this one where I saw.
Well, this came out. Let's see.
You gotta go around Hogwarts.
This video is actually back from December 10th, 2021.
Oh, the one I saw was a way different one than this one.
Is that the same game?
I think it's the same game, but what I saw was totally different.
8 days ago, co-op trailer.
He just threw that thing in the fire.
That's kind of cool. It's gonna be a little co-op game. I still don't know. I still don't know if it's my cup of tea.
That's what I'm saying. I'm on the border of that one. I'm on the border of that one.
Here,
I'll just stick to Hogwarts, even though it's not co-op.
The one that I had for that was Terra Nil. I kind of forgot what this one was. Oh, this was like a. I'm
surprised that both of your choices for this show, that you guys didn't get these ones, and I'm just really fucking surprised.
For which show?
The Future Game Show.
We're not on a Future Game Show yet.
Yeah, we're
really?
not there yet.
Yeah.
Future of Play Direct.
Oh,
Even though this was from Wholesome Games Direct. It's kind of like it's a building
Terraforming.
game.
You're
Building game, basically.
terraforming.
Oh, well, what the hell's terraforming?
It's the same. It's just a building. Terraforming is up on the sense of kind of the same shit. You're
Yeah.
terraforming the planet to make it more.
habitable.
Yes.
That's exactly what you're doing.
Like you're making a place with no air and no water, and you can't live there, into a lush forest with plants and food and water and breathable air.
So that's
Right,
the
You're
one that I
changing-
have for that.
You're
though.
you're changing the ecosystem, not just building shit.
All
All
right.
right.
Be a building game.
The next one is what Ness.
So yeah,
East?
the next show we have is the NetEase Games live stream, which was, I don't think that. Look at Once Human.
That's why I got two.
No, Once Human is not from there, is it? It's
Yes,
from
it is.
Yeah, I want to say that was.
Once Human is Summer of Gaming.
We're gonna get it a little bit.
In the
Mhm.
NetEase Games live stream.
Mais cacho?
Mhm.
Well, tá well um rato.
It says right in the description it's from NetEase.
That's what I'm gonna do. Probably she says she'll be back in a little bit.
Well, why do I have it as Summer of Gaming?
They might have showed it in there also.
Check it.
Okay.
No sabes para nada, ¿eh?
Yeah, I do check on them right now on my podcast.
Let's see what trailer you're putting up.
So
Yours is
We're almost
completely
done.
different from mine.
So I'll be checking on some.
what's that?
Yours looks different than what I was looking at.
The Once Human?
Yeah, I'll send you mine so you can pop that up too.
Yeah, this one just came 6 days ago.
And this is 8 days ago. This one was before.
That one must have been the Summer
Yeah,
Games.
about how
Then.
we changed tomorrow. Remember?
So this reminds me of that Remnant that me and Junior play. From what I'm looking at, you got co-op. You're going in, find different bosses, find different little monsters, and in different worlds. It's looking like.
Junior, mute your mic.
I did one that I've seen some for
Let me
Father's
see.
Day.
We'll do.
Junior, mute your mic.
Put yours up. There we go.
It's a little different what they showed.
It does look like a whole different game.
Yeah.
That's funny. You got the creatures there. You got the girl. Oh, no, it's starting to look the same. I was getting into it. I saw him fighting that creature in the other video.
There's the backpack thing that they wear.
Yeah, now see now it looks
That
the same
reminds
here.
me of what's the game where you have the baby in the thing?
Death Stranding
Yeah, it's Death Stranding, but co-op.
looks like Outriders. Shit. No, it reminds me. Yeah, it reminds me of Remnant, the one that we play. All right, so that was for the NetEase Games live stream. So I did have a little bit on it. It says it's a survival game in the genre for it's called New Weird. I guess it's like a new genre for it.
Yeah, the new weird thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you're in a post-apocalyptic world fighting humans and monsters. It's a large map divided into 4 different sections on an island with different terrains and different weather.
Yeah.
So
There's
that
one
looks
part
it's gonna
that's
be
like
pretty good.
marsh and sand. There's one part that's up in the snow. Another part, things like in deep forest and stuff like that.
So all right, that was the NetEase game show.
Yep.
Just that. And then next we have Future Game Show. So
Yes.
the games that I had for this was Do Not Open, Bright Memory Infinite, Killer Frequency again in there. I said that one earlier. Dinkum, Mythbusters the game looks like it's gonna be hella fun.
Didn't even see that one.
Instinction, Power World and Ill.
Pal World was also a different one.
Well, it was in there too. They showed multiple games in the same or in
It
different
was
shows.
future game show.
That's what I just said.
Well, Junior said it was a different one. Future something else. He said.
Yeah, we passed that.
Oh,
But for Once Human.
I don't know where we're getting at. I thought that was Nettie. So I'm so fucking confused right now.
Yeah. Future of Play Direct. We didn't have. No one had nothing for.
All right, so we're on future game show.
Yeah, so I just read my future game shows.
All right, so you got Pal World. Pal World
Yep.
we had already talked about though, because that trailer came out like a year ago for that.
Yeah.
But I got a few on there that I like that you might want to put up. You said Ludo.
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 No.
Ludo. Put that one up. LUTO. Gameplay. If you can't find it, I can send you a link.
All right, I'll let you do that one. There's a couple
Right here.
after
Future
Nick
game
does
show.
his.
All right, get Ludo up in here.
Ludo looks sick. I was surprised that neither one of you said that, because that is your guys' cup of tea.
I don't even really remember seeing this, honestly.
Seen it, but I was not really into it. If I remember correctly, if this one's the one.
I'm surprised neither one of you said that.
This doesn't look familiar to me at all.
It seems familiar, but not familiar at the same time. Like I said, I might have missed this one.
It's kind of like Resident Evil status. You just investigating the mansion. There's chains and blood everywhere, and
Yeah, I don't remember this.
I don't remember this one either. The one I thought it was a different one, I'm thinking.
fuck that. Did you see that shit?
Yeah.
What did I been in the building in the first place with the big
No,
old
no.
chains?
Fuck all that stuff happening. You gotta walk past the bodies with sheets all over them like the KKK.
Hell no, I'm not walking into a building that has blood and big old thick ass chains bigger than my arm. You go ask Josh to do that because Josh wants to do that.
Good luck. His fat ass is gonna get stuck in there. I'll go do it with Josh because I know Josh can outrun me.
I didn't see this one.
Yeah, I
But
don't
it
remember
looks
seeing
as-
that one either.
There was another one, Outpost.
Oh, that one was a good one. That one, I have that one.
Did I say that one? No, I didn't say that one. All right.
Future games right there. Looks like the Matrix.
That's what I thought this was.
Look at that swarm. They're like flying around.
This is the one I remember. I meant to write this one down, and I missed the name of it, so I never went back to look at it again. So I'm glad you did say this one, because I meant to get this
That
one.
shit looks so sick, bro.
Yeah. You build your own outpost. You're just trying to stay from the swarms or whatever.
Yeah, this one looks tight.
There's mines of that. Look at that fucking artillery right there. Summon robots.
It's like overhead and first person. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I wonder though, will it be co-op?
You got a mech.
because
You
it's
got
like
mechs. You just jump down with the mech.
I wonder if it'll be co-op though, because it's
I
like
bet it
that
is.
top down. I don't know.
Let's see Outpost. I'm gonna look it up right now.
It's a working title. It's still haven't said when's gonna come out or anything.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, there.
To Steam to see what it is.
All right.
Single player and online co-op.
Ooh. All right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Did you say all the?
No, I had one last one. It's called Brewmaster.
I saw that one, but it wasn't.
This is some different, kind of.
I know something different like that, but
And it's not just a video game; it's teaching you real world applications. You could go with the information you learn from Brewmaster and start brewing in your garage. Yeah, you should put that up.
Mm,
Jordan's like, I don't know.
uh,
You're not trying to brew, Jordan? I thought you
nah.
liked beer. You don't like beer?
Yeah, I could go down to the store and buy it.
No, fuck buying it. You can make your own even better than the shit you buy.
Nah.
That nasty
oh,
ass water that you buy at the store, you can make
hey,
great ass beer.
apparently there's a new
Oh.
brewery behind you, though the APM was down there in Brentwood on Longtree.
Yes,
That's
I know.
so that the right there behind it, they have their beers like up to the past. I think is it up to or past 10% in alcohol.
Oh, it's past.
Yeah,
They've been around for a couple years now.
I don't know. I'm just saying it since.
They're pretty good if you're in our area. I don't know what their name is, but there's also one in EJ Fairs is another big one in Pittsburgh. Look at this. You can redo your whole room. You can go through the equations and watch. It's going to show you like what levels of stuff you can do. This is real world application. This is look at. Are you looking at this shit? They're telling you how to do this.
All right, you could be the brewmaster.
I am. I'm gonna brew you some shit. You're gonna be hella
Yeah.
drunk.
I don't know. It's not my cup of
You're-
tea. Not my
you-
cup
oh,
of brew.
Not your
Joy likes
beer.
to drink it, not to brew it.
Damn, Jordan.
All right, Junior, what do you got for future game show? Or did you
I
already say
think-
yours? You already said
No,
yours.
Nick said his. He did the Outpost. Nightingale was mentioned again in this one. That's where I got it the first time. Robo Beat, Mortal Metal, the Enemy of State, and they already said this a long time ago, but I'm just saying it again. Bright Memory Infinite.
Yeah, we've talked about Bright Memory.
I know. I just
What's Robo Beat? I can't find
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, RoboBeat is on.
I can't
Yeah,
find it
Robo
at
Beat.
all.
It's
it's
on Xbox and Bethesda. I have it. If I can send you a link if you need me to.
Wait, Xbox Bethesda.
Yeah.
they probably mentioned it again afterwards on that one. That's why the first where I got it from was Future Game
Oh,
Show.
I see it. That one.
You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Was this a VR game or no?
I don't know.
Because
Yeah,
I
I
would
don't-
say no to this.
But it
Unless
reminds
it's
me
a
of
VR game.
what's the game we used to play? Super Hot.
That's why I would say no to it, because Super Hot in VR is way better than this would be non-VR.
Yeah, if this is non VR, it's not as good, but
I think I just put it
there's
there.
a lot more stuff going on in there.
Especially Robo Beat's a roguelite rhythm shooter. Like, being a rhythm shooter, that's what Pistol Whip, that's what that pretty much is. And that Pistol Whip looks tighter than this.
Yeah, I just put it there because I was there for something.
It
I
is
don't know.
different,
I'd give this game a chance.
all right.
That was it for mine.
Okay, let's see. We'll go down to. Actually, we're going to be on the Xbox Bethesda show right now.
I'm taking that out of mine, so that way I don't repeat it.
Repeat it.
Okay, so.
We're almost done.
Almost. June 12th was Xbox Bethesda, the one that pretty much everyone was waiting for, even though I don't think that was really the best one. Honestly.
No, I don't.
The first one. We saw the trailer earlier in the little ad. Redfall, coming 2023 to Xbox consoles, PC, and cloud. Day one Game Pass and Steam.
This is Xbox and Bethesda.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you pull that up? Because I don't have no fucking idea what you're talking about. Redfall.
You just said it on the trailer. Or was that Junior?
No, it wasn't me. Redfall.
The vampire one?
No,
Yeah, that's the one I
the
said. we were gonna
vampire
talk
one
about.
is not Redfall.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it's
it
Bite,
is.
It's Bite Back, isn't it?
No.
Redfall.
Name of the game's Bite Back.
No, it's not.
Really?
It's Red Falls.
It just showed it on the ad.
Yeah, and you were like, yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a little bit.
What the fuck am I thinking then?
I don't know.
I don't even know what Bite Back is.
I don't remember anything that says Bite Back.
I'm looking at the trailer right now. It says Redfall. It says Redfall Bite Back. Videos.
Maybe Bite Back's the name of the video or something like that, but Redfall is the name of the game.
Yeah, it's, where I see on Jordan's thing, it says Redfall official extended gameplay reveal trailer. Da, 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 da.
So it looks like what I heard, I was told it wasn't going to be like a Left 4 Dead or Back 4 Bloodish kind of game, but it sure does look like that, I must say. It's like a 4-player co-op. You're going through levels fighting vampires.
Yeah, but it's not like a linear, like in blood and Back 4 Blood. It's like linear. You know the set path you're going to be taking to get to it. There might be a little that, but this one looks like there's no actual set path.
Oh, no? It's like an open world?
Yeah, it's a bit open world. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
it's not full open, but it is. I'm gonna say partial, kind of. I was like, I like this one. I was like, oh yeah, it's like, oh man, he's gonna get, and then Bandit charged his ass. I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah, it looks tight. He's got a freaking like a stake attached to the front of his gun like a bayonet.
shoots
The
him with the
wooden
Is it like
flare.
is that an attic or a church that they're in? It's a church, huh?
They're in the attic
I
of the
think
church.
it's like a church attic, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep. A nice climbing down. Those bell tower and stuff.
So yeah, that one looks pretty dope.
yeah, and that's already gonna be out the Game Pass. We already know who we're gonna get.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, that was the first game they showed of the Xbox Bethesda. When I saw that, I was like, "Oh, the rest of the show is gonna be dope." And honestly, I felt like they did show some new things, but a lot of it was just like updates for games. I felt like the majority of it.
Yeah,
They did show the new Forza Motorsport, which I'm personally excited for. It looks like they did a lot of things with that. That's coming in spring 2023. Um, Lightyear Frontier, they
No,
showed.
wait, stop. Don't go forward. If you're gonna mention Forza, you have to mention Forza Hot Wheels, fool.
I'm talking about Forza Motorsport, not Horizon.
Yeah, but the Hot Wheels is there too. Oh no, put it
Well,
up.
There's
Forza Hot Wheels looks 10 times better than any Forza game ever fucking created. You're in the fucking, you're in like outer, like in the fucking,
What?
you're like way up in the sky on a track, and you can make like cars that don't even exist, bro. Like that shit's fucking astronomical compared to the rest of the
That's
Forza.
two different Forza games. I'm not really into it. It's not realistic.
Fuck realistic. This shit's, you gotta go on a track upside down. Upside down.
You've never played Forza Motorsport,
Are you putting it up? I have Forza.
I was gonna say Motorsport or Horizon.
No, just Horizon.
That's why. Everyone listening, that explains it all.
Look at this shit. All in-game 4K footage.
so basically, it's the same thing. It's just in the tracks are Hot Wheels.
Pretty much, but I don't
can
know.
build your
I've
own
never
track,
played Horizon, so I don't know.
Build
if
your
they
own cars and customize them.
I don't know
Like
if
they went
have
into it
tracks
in
like
depth
that.
on this shit.
The Horizons, you can't build. I know like that.
So I'm about to knock somebody off into space.
I'm gonna knock you in that lava.
You like Smash Bros? That's not realistic racing. This is fucking like Smash Bros, basically.
I'm talking about Motorsport.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm talking about Motorsport.
This seems like it would be your cup of tea.
Nah, here. All right, just so we can get see the difference here from this. Let's see what Forza Motorsport 8 now.
Yeah.
I don't want to see the talking. Get to the gameplay.
There.
I mean, Yeah, it's like
Well,
Brentwood.
I don't care about
You're
the
like
scenery.
in Brentwood, going around the track.
The actual freaking racing. Oh, it's coming up. I think it's coming up. There we go.
I mean, that's cool.
To me, that looks way tighter.
You're just in a traditional like place, like Brentwood, Antioch, driving around in a
The-
fast car.
Well, the mechanics are all different. You got an arcade game versus a realistic simulator, where you can tweak.
Wait, how do
everything
you
in here.
figure?
That's what Forza Horizon is known for, being
Wait.
more arcadey compared to Motorsport. Motorsport's a racing simulation. It's always
So
been
you
known as
can't
that.
tweak anything inside of the Hot Wheels game?
Not that I know of.
They're both Forza, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Forza
And your car is
Horizon's
fully
always been like that.
customizable. They said you could customize it everything down to the wheels.
I don't know about Horizon.
Yeah,
I've
probably
never
could do
played
the
Horizon.
aesthetics, but in this one you can actually go into the.
You can change the
machinery.
suspension and shit like that. I don't know if you could do that in Horizon.
Yeah, you could do the same thing, like completely. Josh and all of them played. I don't know if you ever seen them play in Horizon. They post a hella pictures. They had their cars from like real life in the game with Sticky Crew on the windshield and all that shit.
Yeah, no, I never watch him play it.
No, it's. I mean,
How do you watch him play?
they stream or they fucking post pictures on Facebook or video on
I didn't know he
Facebook and
streams.
stuff.
I didn't know he streams it.
Yeah. So, I mean, what you're saying, how this looks, it just the only difference is to me is that this is like F1 stock car, like
The
racetrack.
mechanics are all completely different. The mechanics, the driving. If you try and drive a car how you drive in Forza Horizon, you're gonna wreck and you're gonna be last place. It is not the same at all in that aspect. And what I like what they're doing in this is they're adding a new. I don't know what it is they're adding, like some new dynamic in the engine or something, or that they did with the engine where how when you wreck something, it actually dents. Like if you hit a pole on your front right of your car, it's not just going to give you a dent anywhere on the car to show car damage. You're going to get a dent right there from like a pole on that side of the car. If you scrape against the sidewall, you're going to have scrapes right there on your car, and the damage is going to be from that sidewall. So they made it like hell more realistic. If you watch this video, I don't know if it's this one exactly. Yeah, it is this one exactly. They show a little bit actually right here, right where I put my mouse. They're talking about it. We don't have the volume on, but they're talking about how the damage works. Hitting the side, it damages exactly like what it would in real life. Which I know Forza Horizon 5 doesn't have that. But that's the difference in between them.
Yeah.
Well,
we'll have to see how it is. I don't know. I've never played the Motorsport. I've always been PlayStation. Horizon was my first one, so I always did Gran Turismo was my thing.
I think, never mind. I was gonna say, I think they have Motorsport on Game Pass, but I don't think they do, actually. I'm pretty sure Motorsport's not on there. So anyways, we were at Forza. I had Lightyear Frontier on there. Diablo 4, of course, everyone's waiting for.
Yep.
Sea of Thieves, they showed the new season for that. And the new season for Sea of Thieves looks pretty dope. All this stuff they're letting you be able to do to your ship and customize it, add names, customize the
you don't have
captain's
to-
quarters.
Yeah, you can set it now. We don't have to keep coming in and putting
Yeah.
it each time we play.
Every single time, yeah. So I had that. I want to make a mention of that in there. Of course, a bunch of people are speculating and waiting what Kojima could be working with Microsoft on, that new game or project that supposedly has never been done before. And like Josh was saying when I was talking to him about it, he just came off of doing Death Stranding, which was another something that had never been done before in a game. So everyone's waiting to see what he comes up with. And then the last one I was going to mention was Starfield, but does anyone have anything they want to add in before we get to Starfield?
Yeah, I got a lot.
All right.
Lot.
You want to go? Go ahead, Nick.
I think the biggest one that they even announced was High on Life, and you didn't even say that.
That's one
I
have
didn't like that one. I talked to Josh about
Their
that.
highest rated announcement was High on Life for Bethesda and the Xbox. It was like the most anticipated game of the whole thing because it's from the creators of Rick and Morty, and you've got these guns that talk back to you and all this comical humor and like this like that same thing I was talking about, the kind of sexual innuendos and all this stuff. He's like, "Come on, baby, you're gonna stick your fingers in my mouth, and you're not even gonna take me on a date first. Come on, you should give me some lipstick first before you ram it in me."
Or
And
Yeah,
like,
I
oh yeah,
wasn't-
at least you could take me out to get some dinner first.
I wasn't a really big fan of that game when I saw it. I wasn't the only one that thought that. Josh said the same thing. He was kind of like, "Oh, it's cool. It's a different concept, but I don't know."
I liked it.
it looks
It's
sick.
gonna be
as
on Game
fuck.
Pass, so
I
I'll
think
give it a
that's
try.
probably the biggest one for me that I saw that I was like, "Oh yeah," on Xbox. That's the biggest thing I saw that I was like, "Yeah, that's definitely got to try that out." Is it on Game Pass?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, I'll be playing. Looks
Yeah,
like I'm going to be playing a lot of games in July.
It might be a Game Pass game to try, but I don't think I'd go and drop money on it. I think it seems like a game that'd be fun at first, but I get bored with it. It seems like I get bored.
Like I
with
said,
it
it'll be
really
a cool
quick.
game to try and everything. That's what I'm saying. I'll go and try it because I like it and everything. But the same thing, since it's on Game Pass, I'm gonna go, heck yeah, let's go for it.
They also announced the 40th anniversary for Flight Simulator.
Yeah, that was. I didn't care
They
about that.
announced an official date for Grounded. So
Yeah,
those
Grounded's kind of
that I had.
too. Have you
Yeah.
played the Grounded yet?
No,
I'd be willing if you wanted to play. I'd be willing to re-download it and go back and do it because supposedly they added more in. But when me and Junior played it when it was still in early access, we kind of did everything you could do at the time, and it just like died out super quick. That was really the only thing wrong with that. Other than that, it
Yeah.
was like cool. The concept was cool, but it just
Yeah,
wasn't
we had
enough
our
for us at
own
the
little
time.
base and everything.
I'd be down to
was-
go back and try it again if you wanted to play.
Well, I'm down to.
you know what? Did we skip a show?
No,
Which one?
The Summer of Gaming.
no.
Summer.
We did
Gaming.
Summer Game Fest, but we didn't do Summer of Gaming.
Is it on the?
Yeah.
It's not on the schedule here. Then I didn't watch it, and I don't see Summer of Gaming. I see Summer Game Fest.
Yeah.
Wait, the IGN show is called Summer of Gaming. That's the schedule we're looking at. Summer of Gaming.
I don't know where I missed out. I got some other mentions, but I'll mention them further down
Okay.
after we finish
Okay.
this Xbox.
Yeah.
My Xbox, I got Ravenlock.
What?
It's Raven, and then the last three letters is LOK. Then
We're gonna pull it up.
Cocoon.
We're gonna pull up Raven Lock, I think.
Just hold on 1 second.
Raven Lock. Fantasy violence.
Yep.
I don't remember this either.
Nah, I just my tea. I like you know how I like my tea, and this ain't it. Nah, I'm cool.
Yeah.
There's so many good games coming out. I just yeah.
It's like I don't know. This would be like a time killer game while you're waiting for a good game to come out or something. I'm not sure if this would be one that I'm anticipating.
Nah. Sorry, Junior.
Or there's like other games out there that do almost the same thing but do it a little bit better. I don't like the graphics in some of it, honestly, how it changes, or at least it looks like it does. All right. What else you guys got for Xbox besides Starfield? We'll give our opinions on Starfield.
Junior. Uh-oh.
Did we lose Junior?
We lost the
Oh
Junior.
No,
shit!
I'm here.
Oh.
What
I had
happened?
to mute. I told you guys I'll be
Oh,
right back.
man.
My mom was calling me.
Oh, I didn't even hear you say that.
Then the other ones, I don't know if you heard, was Cocoon. The other was Yo Long Fallen Dynasty, early
What?
Dynasty. It's WO Long. Wall Long Fallen
Long.
Dynasty.
Let's see what Junior's into.
This is the old kind of dynasty games that they used to play. They used to do like in PlayStation.
If you say so.
Let's see here. Wait, this was in the Xbox? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a PlayStation. Not sure if I remember this one either.
It reminded me of the old dynasty games that they used to play out.
What, like that Dynasty Warriors or whatever?
Yeah, it's kind of like it reminds me of that a bit. See?
Yeah. I don't know why I don't remember this. I know I got up in between and was going to the bathroom, but I couldn't imagine missing as many games as I haven't seen. Shoot.
Yeah. It's just this one. I remember the old dynasty ones, and they haven't made a new dynasty kind of game in a while. So I was like, all right, let's see what this one is. And it looked pretty cool. So I was like, all right.
I did see it. I just
And it just had to be something you're into or not.
All right.
It'll be on Game Pass, so. Ooh. All right, that was it of mine. So we talk about Starfield.
Yeah, so the last one, biggest one that everyone was waiting for on Xbox Bethesda was for them to show Starfield. And for what they showed, I wasn't really disappointed in it. It's like what I told Josh. I wasn't super surprised and stoked they showed Starfield or what they showed because I already knew they were going to show something about Starfield. Like I feel like that was kind of like already known. But I wasn't expecting as much gameplay as they did show, so that was cool. They did
Yeah.
show a lot of cool aspects of the game that I liked.
Yeah.
I've heard mixed thoughts about the 1,000 planets you can go and discover, and I'm kind of mixed on it too because I know even if I put in a good amount of time in that game, I'm not going to go to 1,000 freaking planets. That just is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And
That's
the
just
other
why-
thing that I've seen on IGN and other places on Facebook, and I told Josh, is like I'm sick of Bethesda making all their games look like Fallout. It's got a big like Fallout look to me, and a lot of stuff that the like exact same. I'm not a big fan of that. But
so you're tired of the same look?
yeah, like how they, if you look at like the Outer Worlds, which wasn't Bethesda, it had people from Bethesda in it. Fallout, this game, they all look like they have a shit ton of similarities. It's like a little bit different setting. This game, even some of the settings they look like it could have been out of a Fallout game, really, in my opinion.
There's
That's
some aspects of it I see similarities.
that's like really my only complaint about it. And just the way mechanics are in like a Fallout game or like a Bethesda game or even that Outer Worlds where it just has that certain feel to the mechanics. I'm hoping this game doesn't have that, so it at least kind of feels like its own game. But I see what people are complaining about online. And that's not like a game breaking thing to me. Like I don't mind it, but it is kind of like tiring the same like look or art style or whatever over and over and over. I wish they did it like a little bit differently or use a different engine or something. But other than that,
Yeah, they could have done. I think they could have done it more. I want to say, kind of like more futuristically, more kind of like more look like more future, like futuristic
yeah.
/ kind of fantasy kind of thing, a little bit.
Yeah, so that's my only complaint about it. But I mean, as far as what you do in the game and like the shooting, the dog fights, all that stuff, it looked pretty cool. The ship customization, that all looked pretty cool. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that's that. And then you could build your own little outposts on different planets. and so forth and things like that. That'd be cool.
Anyone else? You're not excited for Starfield?
You know?
Really?
Nope.
Damn. That's surprising.
Really.
I thought you were looking forward to that game.
It looks a lot like what's the game on PlayStation? No Man's Sky. Just not.
What?
Yeah, it looks like a lot like that to me, and
In what aspect?
just the trailer that they came out with was like, I mean,
I don't know what you're. I have no idea what you're talking about because those are like
Why
two
not-
completely different
why
space
don't,
games.
why don't you pull up this trailer? I can demonstrate.
Like what you're. I know I know the art style and everything is different for sure. So I know you can't be talking about it like aesthetically.
No, I mean like you just fly to different planets looking for resources, and they like expanded the universe and like.
If you're going off by that, then No Man's Sky went off of Star Citizen, since Star Citizen was out first, wasn't it?
They're all a rip of one another. Star Citizen is a rip off No Man's Sky.
I mean, you could
Starfield
kind of say that about
seems
like any game.
like a rip off of No Man's Sky, and just like they're
You can kind of
not
say
any game. No, I mean those three games are like all the same thing.
like you could say all first person shooters are the same. You're just fighting different things, but all of them you're just going
Well,
around
that's
shooting
not true
stuff.
because there's Call of Duty and then there's Charlie's Choo Choo. You know, like I mean those are completely different.
No, you're still shooting at
They're
something.
still,
it's not
still the
shooting at
same
the same thing.
concept. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like in the space games, you're saying you go and you get resources. It's the same concept.
What's the difference? I don't understand what the difference is. Like,
This is more, I think, like involved around other stuff. And No Man's Sky, I feel, is a lot more of the resources and
What's
building
the
your own
stuff?
base.
what do you
And this
mean
is
other stuff? But what do you mean by
there's
other
a
stuff?
story mode. There's a whole campaign you do. There's no campaign in No Man's Sky.
I guess I didn't.
This
I don't
guy is
know
just
about
here.
the-
Go ahead, go explore and do whatever
I
the
don't know.
fuck you want.
From the trailer, I just looks a lot. What is this? No Man's Sky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Told you pull up Starfield.
Well,
mean,
you said pull up both the trailers.
Pull up
I mean, that's-
Starfield, and I can explain to you. I mean,
I want to see the No Man's Sky trailer, see how supposedly so.
you're just in space. You got a ship, your own personal ship. You fly from place to place. There's different planets. You go to the base. There's a base there in the same game. Other than the the story mode that you just said, there's no difference to me. Like that's the only big difference. I'll agree. Yeah, the storyline having a offline mode or whatever you're calling it, a story mode. It doesn't have a story mode, but it's very similar. It's exploring space, landing on different planets, finding resources. There's a central hub. There's different space stations and stuff you can go to. That's the same as No Man's Sky.
And this one in the No Man's Sky more
It's
is
just
like
not. It's just not the same graphically. Oh, it's different graphics.
This looks
Yep,
way tighter.
Yeah, the graphics are better. It looks more realistic than the
game-
cartoonish.
All the gameplay
Graphics.
looks tighter to
Look,
me.
You plant life. You investigate the creatures and plant life that's on the planet. You're in your spacesuit. You go into little caves and tunnels. You explore the abandoned buildings. You get back in your ship and you go back in. That looks dope. Things running at you because there's not shit attacking you like that in fucking No Man's Sky.
I guess it's not the same. Then.
I mean, for the most part, it's the same.
You can run up and steal the pirate spaceship and dip out with their spaceships and stuff.
Wait, can't you do that in No Man's Sky? You can still
I
someone's
don't
ship.
know. I don't play No Man's Sky. But you just
I'm
said
pretty
there's
sure
no
you do
one.
You do the same thing. You don't like. It's not a game where you have like multiple weapons
Look,
and you're like
all right.
fighting and like enemies and stuff. You're
this
other
is-
people.
This is an example right here of how it looks like Fallout and all that. How they bring the close up of the people, like all the way to the talking. That third person view when he was walking, that looks like something they do in Fallout. Like it's all the same like game mechanics and stuff. That looks like a Fallout level right there. That looks like almost it could be a Fallout. That looks like Cyberpunk.
I mean, those are nice. They're all different worlds and stuff. You have to visit
But
different worlds.
this,
You can't have all the worlds the same.
I would think that this game looks more closely like Cyberpunk than it does No Man's Sky, in the sense that Cyberpunk, you're going around getting resources and stuff so you could build better
You can't
weapons
even
and
leave the
upgrade
world
stuff.
on Cyberpunk though. You're stuck on Earth in one city.
Yeah, but what you could do in it, you go do missions, other little side missions. That's what I think it's going to have in it.
I don't know.
I mean, they still haven't revealed everything that you could do in the game, so it's hard to even say
Look,
you could compare it to that
what's
right
that?
now.
What's that video stay right there to the bottom right? Starfield, No Man's Sky.
Where?
Is that a comparison?
No
there.
Man's Skyrim, comparing it to Fallout. Yeah, I've heard that already. comparing it to Elder Scrolls and comparing it to No Man's Sky. Yeah, so I think that's tighter
other people are making the same generalization I'm making too. I'm not just like pulling it out of thin air. I mean, other people are saying the same thing. It's kind of similar.
You know, that's so one-sided though. You know how many other people are saying this game is gonna be dope as fuck? I'm sure just as many. So
I'm sure it's gonna be dope. It's just
yeah,
a lot. It's a lot like No Man's Sky. I didn't say No Man's Sky wasn't dope, dude. Dope. I love the space. I go up in space in a spaceship and fucking fly around. Actually, Star Citizen was too complex for me. It was too much going on in that game. I played it and it was just way fucking too much.
I feel like that's gonna be like this game for you then.
It was way fucking like over the top. Like you don't even have money. You're like trying to figure shit out. You're like getting fucking lost. How to even get back in the building and shit. Like,
see, I think it's to each their own opinion, because Star Citizen is not as difficult, I don't think, as you're making it sound.
I played it,
and you do have money.
I got out of the building. I figured out finally how to get out of the building after like the first like 20 minutes, and then like, oh, okay, how do I get back to my building that I was in? And like, you're just like, it was a lot. There was a lot of fucking little details in that game that you could get lost real fucking easy.
That's how I think this game's gonna be. And that's
getting your ship up. You have to shift your thing when you get to a certain speed. You have to like hit the star spanner so you can like shoot, and like you have to plot a course through outer space. Like I was like, whoa, I haven't even left the planet yet. Like I barely left the planet. I'm like, how do I get to another world? Like I don't know where. I couldn't find the other people in the game. I'm like, are they somewhere like hiding? Like how do I see them talking in the chat? Like how do I get to them? It was so fucking confusing. Maybe I'm just like out of touch with gaming, but that was like I hadn't experienced a game with that much stuff in it.
I don't think that was even that hard.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Am I talking about the right game?
You are, but right when you walk out of your room into the main part, there's people everywhere.
Yeah.
Like everywhere.
When I went on it, there was nobody. My apartment building was completely fucking empty, but I could see that people were there because they had like tipped over in the medical bays. All of the chairs and shit were flipped upside down, and like they had thrown shit everywhere. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on in here?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't know what you went to.
Yeah.
I don't know either. Some shit. Maybe I just needed somebody to step me through it, but
probably
that knew what the fuck they were doing, because I don't know what the fuck was happening. I was so fucking lost. I had to Google how to even how do you get a fucking jet? And I had you have to go turn in like your points or something you earned from doing other missions to get a nice one and get nicer jets. And then you're like, fucking, now I've got the jet. How do I get where the fuck? I see it in the landing thing. How do I get inside of it? Oh, you got to do this and go to your plot a whole fucking thing. And like, it was bad, man. It was real bad.
Yeah. You need someone to go with you next time, because all you do is go to a computer and push a button and it tells you what door to walk through and you're at your ship.
I know. I was playing off of Jordan's thing. Jordan left. He told me to go play, and I played it. I figured all that out. I even showed Jordan things he didn't know about.
All right, so that's Starfield. We looked at the differences between that and No Man's Sky now, and I guess we'll wait and see if it's going to be different than No Man's Sky when it comes out.
Yep.
The last show I had for that day was PC Gamer Show. I only had one game for
Yep.
that. That was Deceiving. Is the game I had.
I got a couple.
Go ahead.
Soul Stike or what was that? It's Soul, then it's ST Ice. Soul Stike,
Solstice.
Solstice. Yes,
Solstice.
that one. Tactical Breach Wizards and Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn. Those ones I had.
I'm having a hard time finding Solstice. I can't find that one.
The Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn is when you're playing as a character and you have you're at Earth. It's kind of
Oh,
still like
Flintlock looked all right. I have it on. You said this is the PC Gamer Show, right?
yeah.
Because I had found Solstice and it came up under PlayStation, and I just found Flintlock and it came up under PlayStation.
Oh, those things are for. I got it from there. They can do PlayStation. For
Here, look at the.
Solstice is PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC.
Is Flintlock also? Look at it right now and see if this
Yeah.
is the right one. Okay, so this is Flintlock then.
Yeah,
This one didn't look bad.
I liked it. It was cool. There's your little spirit animal. I want a different spirit animal. That spirit animal's pretty cool nonetheless. That dude has some badass armor.
I don't remember this shit.
Yeah, they showed this in like 2 different shows. I remember. It just the reason I think I said kind of end of this. It's just like another adventure game, single player. Like I think of it like a Tomb Raider or Assassin's Creed or something like that. It's got its own story to it. I mean, it looks cool, but
Damn chickens.
that's about the thing that makes this one different. Is you got a flying little fox you fly on.
I like this one because there's a lot of you can do a lot of stuff with this one. There's a lot of acrobatics
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And you can do whole. The other ones are more like you can dodge maybe a roll or something. That's why I seen it to me more liking to me.
All
All
right.
right.
That was for PC Game Show.
Yes.
All right. So going to June 13th, we had the Capcom show. Capcom showed Exo Primal, which that one looks pretty sick. You're in like a bunch of mech suits fighting dinosaurs.
Yeah, that one. I
They
like that
did.
one.
They did
I
show
don't
that
recall
Resident.
that. Put it up.
What's that? Oh,
He
Exo
doesn't
Primal.
recall it.
Exo Primal. I feel like this. Yeah. Okay. I just found it. I just saw it right now when I clicked on that. I was gonna say I don't feel like this is the first time we've talked about this game. I feel like this has come up before, and it said about a month ago they had another trailer. So yeah, I'm sure this is one we talked about before.
I think we got maybe we did. It's probably like a rough version of it, something not totally like this. That's why I find it more like, oh, what's this?
Oh, I do remember this with the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
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 But this is the Capcom show,
Yeah.
It's right there.
not the PC Gamer.
No, that's what I said. We started the Capcom.
I'm late. I had one PC Gamer. And it
Oh,
was
I thought that's what I
Yeah,
asked you. You said no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm off.
So the only thing that scares me about this game, we won't go through the whole thing, is it looks like it could be like an Anthem. All right, what was your one PC gamer, and then we'll continue with
Scorn.
Capcom.
Scorn.
Pull that one up real quick. That
Oh,
one I do remember seeing.
That's that one where they're in that like alien ship. You use you reload the guns like little worm things. It's all like horror. The things are walking and all that. We talked about this. It's been mentioned before in the other E3 or last year's showcase.
Oh, yeah. I do remember this one.
Yep,
Looks
there's
like it
like
could be.
pods and aliens and shit coming out. It's all crazy.
Reminds me of like something from Doom or some crazy shit like that.
Reminds me of it's it's a movie, but what is it? It starts with a P. Pananomia Pandemonium.
I've never heard of it.
That's a movie. That this reminds me a lot of it.
The heck, you walking around with one of those pods? I thought there was more gameplay to show. The cinematics is freaking weird.
Yeah, they did show gameplay. I don't know what this one's showing. It's weird. They showed him like walking around, shooting,
This
and doing
shit's
stuff.
really intense. Like he's using like their technology and like sticking his arms and stuff. And
He's like a creature himself or something. Some mutated thing. What the hell?
yeah, I'm surprised you didn't get this. And then it's like he has to stick his arm and everything. What was that? That thing like was just hammered that thing dead.
That's what I said earlier when I said that last time he like grapple hooked his head.
I don't know. This is a weird one.
Yeah, I want to see more of it, like on Twitch or something.
That's a highly anticipated game because we heard about it several years ago now.
Yeah.
All right. So back to that was Nick's PC game. Back to the Capcom. So I saw Capcom. Excuse me. They put out one for Resident Evil Village again, and I want to say it's a mercenary mode coming to Resident Evil Village, as well as they're adding in a third person and then a different story branching off from it called Shadows of Rose coming out October 28th, 2022. And then Resident Evil 4 again, a reimagining of it coming to PC and new gen consoles. And that's all I had from Capcom show. If anyone want to throw anything in there.
Nope.
All right.
Are you gonna do the Gorilla Collective next?
Yeah. Well, Gorilla Collective 3.5 is next, and I don't have nothing for that one. I
Me
didn't see
neither.
anything in there.
I didn't see nothing. And anything that was in there, I think has been mentioned before, and I'm not gonna re-mention it.
That one was actually a little bit shorter too than the first one.
Oh no, the first one freaking had 3 days. Remember?
No, I'm saying that episode was shorter than the first Gorilla Collective 3. That was 3.5. Then they did 3 earlier in the week. That one alone was shorter than the one earlier in the week.
No, that was the same from last time. All right.
Yeah. You want
All right.
have anything for 3.5, Nick?
I don't know if it's 3.5. I have a bunch of stuff that I don't, because you guys told me it wasn't that show, and I don't know where all this shit goes in. So I have a few things that are like scattered that I don't know where they fit.
Go ahead and
Might
go
be part
through
of
what
that.
you have, because there's only a couple shows that I have left on here, and I don't think it would be from those.
Okay, so let's see what I have. Hold on one sec. Let's see. I'm pulling it back. What happened? Did I just do? I closed it. So, outside of Scorn, there was Kung Fury Street Rage with David Hasselhoff that looked pretty dope. I remember I was telling you about Kung Fury, the movie
I saw
before.
that.
Yeah, that movie is dope. And they made a video game off of it. Now they're making a second one with David Hasselhoff. Can be 2 players, and you come in with him and destroy people. And I'm not sure which one that came from, but it's definitely worth looking at. There was these 4 more. Gory Cuddle Carnage.
I think this might be from Guerrilla Collective 3.5.
Look at Gory Cuddle Carnage.
All right.
That kind of looks dope. You're like beating up I think you're a cat.
I remember this one.
Cat, and you're beating up unicorns and shit, and like evil unicorns.
Yeah, I wasn't really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember seeing this. I can't remember what show this was from, actually. Completely forgot what show this is from.
You're a cat who has like skills, and you have a hoverboard, and you're like beating up unicorns, and there's teddy bears, and like you have like electric whips that you like whip around and beat the shit out of them and kill them and stuff, and make blood come out of them, and it's pretty intense, actually. You get money for like killing them.
I hope you get something for killing them. Oh, he's killing them because they're all psychopaths.
Psychos. So that was that one. Then there's we did Once Human, huh?
Yep.
Yes, you did.
Entropy Center. The Entropy Center.
That one, I had that one under
Entropy Center?
Yeah.
that one I had under freaking where is it? I had that under Future Gaming Future Game Show.
Really?
That's the one you're talking about, the gun.
That's the one where I was saying we're gonna come back to talking about Portal. Look, she can like reverse the damage that's
Yeah, I remember this.
and then she can like lasso, and the gun's talking to her and like, hey, you got to do this, and it's got comments. I think all the common theme with all these first person shooters with all these games last year, remember we did all the game shows, and the common theme was lassoing and like zip lining across things. Like the guns let you like you could zip tie and like launch yourself.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
That was the theme last year. This year, all the guns talk to you.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Every single first person shooter, there's guns making humorous shit talking back to you. Like somebody had that common theme, like the whole thing. Like, man, every game's gonna have a gun that talks back. I don't want my gun to keep talking.
Yeah, this does kind of have some like Portal vibes to it, like the little puzzles and shit that you do.
Mm-hmm. Like she's moving things, lifting them
Yeah.
across tracks. Watch that! Look, she's gonna lift the bridge.
That was pretty tight.
So that's kind of like that's what I said. It was kind of like that. Look at the little robots that are kind of like that too. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting.
Yeah.
And then I got one more here. It was Hell Pie.
Hell pie. Shit.
Like a pizza pie.
Or from hell. Oh, that one.
Yeah, that looks interesting.
I think that was from the Future Game Show too.
This is Evil Dead.
No, it's the Quarry.
Safe for work trailer.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I remember this one because it was blurring out all the shit.
Suppose that's why I was like, that's stupid. Why are you gonna blur this shit out when hella shit
He has
that
an
we see?
angel that has a chain in his asshole.
So
The devil has an angel that helps him like fly, and there's a chain in his butt. Oh, it's around his leg. I thought it was in his butt.
see,
Look, it
Yeah,
looks
I
like it's coming
think
from
this
his
game
butt.
is just a little too much. I think it's taking things a little too far.
It probably is. You can pick your angel and your demon's costume.
the thing
That was
flipped you
God
off.
giving. That was God giving him the flip off.
The God gave him the finger. You're like, but
I mean, if you're into that, it looks interesting. It's definitely different.
I'll give you that. It's different. But I was like,
Yeah, one of a kind.
this whole how blurring things out was like stupid.
Well, they
Alright.
can't just show penises and stuff, to little kids.
Was that the last of your extra one?
That was
Yeah.
all my stuff. Everything.
That was everything? Alright, so I got just a couple more here. Should go pretty quick. For the last day, which was June 14th, this isn't the last day of the shows. This is just. Oh, no. I was going to say the last day of what we have, but I forgot I got one more on my phone. So the day before last. So June 14th was the Assassin's Creed anniversary show. And it was basically a bunch of different stuff being added to the game for the anniversary, different game modes, collaborations they're doing. It's getting upgraded to 60 frames per second. I think that was Assassin's Creed Valhalla or something like that. And then a bunch of other stuff came along with that one. I didn't go through that whole video.
Me neither.
We also had Archosaur Games, which did Life Makeover, showing off what they're doing with the Unreal Engine 5. And another game, if you guys don't know Archosaur is a company that's working on that Avatar game also. If you're not familiar
Yeah.
with them. I know we all saw Avatar because we talked about that. But yeah, the Life Makeover wasn't really my cup of tea, as we've been saying. And then the last one for June 14th was the Xbox Extended Showcase. There was really only two things in there I was super juiced for. And one thing on here I see, now I know why I didn't mention Hot Wheels for Forza Horizon 5, because I had it in the Extended Showcase. Jumped the gun. The first thing I had for the Extended Showcase, though, was Valheim. Coming to PC Game Pass this fall, Xbox consoles, cloud, Xbox, and Xbox Game Pass early spring 2023. And Valheim's not a new game. I know that. I think it's just new coming to Xbox.
It was only on Steam, and when it first came out, it blew up and
Yeah.
had like so many people downloading everything.
So they did show a little more of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which that's one that I'm waiting to see a lot more of. I think that game might be sick just because we've been playing like Dead by Daylight and getting into the Evil Dead. It's kind of like something with the same concept. They said that's coming out 2023 to Game Pass Cloud and PC. And then the last one they showed at the very end, they talked a little more about Stalker 2. And that one I'm waiting for just because I was into the Metros and stuff, and it looks like it's got couple of little things that are similar to it from Metro, just like the whole feel of it and everything. So Stalker 2 is what I'm waiting for. Anything you guys want to add to that?
No, sir.
Okay, and then let me pull up my notes right here. So the last one, I forgot what it's called. It was like it was June 17th, Friday, Prime Matter anniversary show.
Yeah.
So we'll pull up the one trailer I got for that.
Prime Matter.
Yeah. I don't know why it's saying.
Prime Matter. Did that even show yet?
Yeah,
that,
was
was,
on
that, was,
Friday.
that was the one on Friday.
What's the one that hasn't showed yet?
It's not. It hasn't happened yet. It's Multiverses Pro Player Showcase.
Ah.
I'm trying to find where the heck it is at. I think I found the whole show just now on accident. I can't
What
even
video
find
are you looking for?
the chant.
Oh, what just happened?
Yes, I got the whole show right here.
Oh yeah. With the girl, she looks like a porn star.
Where is the chant?
Oh, the
Yeah.
chant, that one?
Yes.
I didn't like it.
There we go.
The
Dang, I don't even really know this. Why did I put this one down?
I have no clue. It's supposed to get spooky after this, supposedly.
Maybe that's why. Because if it had anything to do with a horror type of game, I was like, oh, yep.
So what? You're in a cult and you're like chanting and like.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not
here we go.
That's a little far for me. I'm cool.
Yeah,
I don't like
gets
it
into some
either.
horror stuff.
No chanting, no rituals that I have to participate in. I'm cool.
So-
I saw that. I was like, eh.
Well, Nick and Junior don't do the horror games thing, so I'm looking forward to the chant.
No,
I do horror games. I just don't.
games.
I just don't do that one. That one just seems. Eh.
Oh, we're not gonna get into belief systems, but yeah, I just
Yeah, no.
it goes way far beyond my belief system. So
The one I did for that one was Doman.
The scorn should be beyond your belief system.
scorn. I mean, okay, well, we could talk about it later.
Yeah,
It's gonna be too detailed for me to get into it with you on here, but yeah,
The one I did.
it goes against a lot of people's stuff for that matter. But we'll talk about it later.
So I had Gunrave Gore on there, which we've already talked about and it already showed. And then the only other thing I had for the Prime Matter anniversary is the Payday 2 stuff. And I only put that on there because I was pissed because I thought it was going to be Payday 3 and instead they show us a new campaign for Payday 2, a game that came out in 2013. We get a new campaign for it soon.
Oh, the one I got from there was the Doman.
The what?
DOL men.
I don't know why I'm having such a hard time finding stuff from that show. It's not popping up at all.
That was
I'm
it.
getting stuff from
Wasn't
like a
it?
year. Huh?
That's
Oh,
all
for
it.
me.
Oh, you're having
one year
new
ago,
stuff.
9 months ago. Yeah,
Oh.
even 1 month ago. That's the closest thing I see as a month.
Oh.
I could not find it from that show, and then it goes into whatever the hell. I don't even know what.
It goes into
Yeah.
Outpost.
Outpost.
What the? Yeah, I don't know. I guess we could just click on this one. Is this the same game, Junior? Because I don't remember it.
I have to look at it first.
Are there any exosuits in the game?
I don't. Oh, now I remember. It's somewhat like this, but the video was so totally different from this thing. But it is this
Yeah.
one.
Well, that's why I was trying to find the newer one because I figured this is gonna be way different. Reminds me a little bit of like Warframe.
Or Destiny?
That's what someone else. Josh said that. Josh said Destiny.
Yeah, as a whole. No, the other one is more. It's more of a spooky like thing to it. More in the other one. Like yeah, your different things didn't really show this much. I think with the other one showed actually more like the newer things they have in it. I was like, cool. They're showing like him grabbing something, and the dude's like he has his axe he's in the mouth of it. He has his axe on top, holding it up, while he has this gun right there about to shoot inside of it.
He's got weapons from Tron.
Tron.
He's got the little round thing that they have on their arm that expands to become a shield. Then he's got an axe.
That's the same one.
No, Tron is. I'm just. Oh
No,
yeah.
no, Junior. That's the same. That was the same game.
It should be the same one. It looks pretty much the same one.
All right. Well, if that was your last one, then that is
Yep.
our last one.
Yep.
All right, we made it through all the last 2 weeks of the summer game shows. We do like if you guys heard Nick, there is still one that hasn't popped up yet. That the schedule that we look at, IGN updates it. It seems like every now and then. We do have one coming this coming Tuesday on the 21st. It's the Multiversus Pro Player Showcase, and it looks like that's all I see there. Actually, here I'll give you guys this. I'll post in Discord so you guys can pull this up real quick. I did find another schedule for shows that we may be interested in because I do see one on there that's not on the IGN, but one coming in July. It's a little bit down the road. Is July 7th, the Nacon Connect. I know we've done that one before in the past, and then in August, on August 12th, we have THQ Nordic Digital Showcase, which I know we've done that one. 18th to 20th
We have
August
done
is
Quake.
QuakeCon, and 24th to 28th is Gamescom, which all three of those we normally do cover. So in August we got 3 more to look forward to, and we'll probably just add this if only one this next show comes up on the 21st. We'll probably just save that to do in a show in the next couple weeks here. For whatever reason, they add a shitload of shows this week or next week. We might be doing a show a little bit sooner than the next few weeks or 3 weeks as we've been doing. It might be 2 weeks instead of 3.
Yep.
I think that's everything. Anyone else want to add any last thoughts?
I want to say that this so far last year was better.
Yeah. I don't know. I was expecting to see some different things. There's some things that I was expecting to see, and we saw them, so it wasn't a big surprise. And the only one that, like I said, I still stand by what I said. Callisto Protocol is the only one that surprised me that I'm excited for.
Yeah, there's a couple of different ones that that one was like, oh, that's tight. It's only a couple games.
Charles. Choo Charles.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 56 of Sixth Street Entertainment Podcast. Make sure you guys go download again on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Odyssey.com, and Apple Podcast. Catch us on Facebook at Sixth Street Entertainment and YouTube at Sixth Street Entertainment. And you can also find our Discord on Facebook. And we will see you guys in 3 weeks. Thank you again.